Yo, Leon, you there?
Steven, how's it going?
Yeah, good. How are you? Welcome back.
Wow.
What are you up to?
All good, bro. Oh, nothing, man. Just a little bit of this and that. Our classes are starting. We're back to offline classes this weekend, this
Oh,
Saturday.
no.
So yeah, and but our batches are full up till October, so it's all good. But
Yeah.
on the flip side to it, my sister-in-law had a cardiac arrest on Saturday.
Good.
Doctor said 50% chance of survival. She came back, she had a seizure, then brain aneurysm, and as of now, as we speak, there's about, even the doctor's saying we need a miracle. There's a 10% chance of survival.
Shit.
Damn. Yeah, man.
Nah, sorry
So,
about that, dude.
yeah, man, I mean, I know. It's just gotta get through it.
Nah, you will, man.
Yeah.
It's I think, I'm doing a podcast now, and how's the music going?
Music going fantastic, bro. There's so much happening on the music front.
What are you writing?
Oh, what I'm writing? So I'm working on this Nigerian with this Nigerian artist. It's called Fozi Jasmine. This track's called Choco. Yeah, so this is a collab with him and another artist of mine from India. Um, so we're working on that track.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's happening. And then of course everyone else from the studio, from our school, the production unit, everyone is doing their thing. So music's all around, bro. I'm glad.
Nah, that's good that things are getting back to like a live class as well, and nah, that's amazing.
Yeah, but like I said, thankfully the online module is uh, is going to help us to 2022 as well, because like I said, we're sold out till October.
Yeah,
So that's something good going, in spite of the shitty times. But yeah,
yeah, that's so
staying
cool.
positive helps, just yeah. And the right friend circle, the right team, everyone having the same vision, the same goal, everyone fighting for the same reason. So we managed to paddle through, like I mentioned the other day, with kind of ease, because we did
Yeah,
all the hard work before the pandemic started. So
yeah. Look,
I'm glad, man. I'm proud of my team. They worked their asses off. I swear to God, no one's worked harder during the pandemic when everyone said they were bored and we didn't know what to do. We run out of Netflix shows. We didn't get a chance
yeah.
to open Netflix. You know,
Look, look.
if you, yeah.
I've been working very hard. I've just put a link to a social media called Web Talk. If you want to promote your music and get paid to socialize, it's free to sign up, Leon. It'll be good for you.
Oh yes. Oh, thank you very much. I'm gonna definitely check that out.
Yeah, it'll be good. Get monetized.
Yeah.
Start
In
getting
fact,
revenue.
in fact, I just got off a call. I wanted to pick up the Oculus Quest.
Yeah,
So I wanted to pick up two of them, and I wanted to starting to introduce, so virtual virtual Ableton,
yeah,
because there's so much cool stuff you can do with music on the Oculus. So I just want just as I just woke up and felt maybe we should introduce that to the students as a fun session. When
man, that'll be
in
cool.
they yeah, in between classes they don't know what to do. They just in the just pick up the quest and make something, export it to your computer.
Yeah,
Yeah, just thought of it. Just thought came this morning, and I made some calls to find out, who had them. And one guy said he had it. So I said, okay, maybe, but he stays really far, like an hour and a half from where I am. So I'm like, give me like a week to come see you.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this Oculus, is this going to be like an online thing for you?
No, I just want to get it in for the students to just to have fun. Not as a module or the class or anything. Just to get the creative juices, going while they're sitting in between classes.
Hmm.
Or just have a fun session. You want to use the studio room to paint something or you know, 3D module something, go ahead and do it. Use the Oculus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So,
That's what is not taught in school to be creative, Leon.
you can't you can't teach. You got to give them a bunch of, you know, crayons and say, here's the board and go do your thing. Because you can't. So, so that's what you want to do with the Oculus. Say, you're just you can't don't mess the walls. You can just feel free to do whatever you want. You want to scribble, you want to draw, you want to graffiti, you want to make music. Go ahead, you know.
It's much
Yeah.
better than doing math or physics, I'll tell you that.
Oh yes. So you know, so so that's what I want to introduce new. I mean, like I mean, just add some more fun to everyone being in a funk all these months, you know. So coming back, I just want to
Mm.
have a good time in the studio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah,
it. You got to have fun in the studio and get
yeah,
creative.
yeah. Because
Definitely.
we do have a lot of fun. But when I see the students come in, they shit scared. They because it's overwhelming to see so much gear and wires and analog, you know, synthesizers and shit like that. They're not,
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah,
what did I get myself into? They thought it was just as easy as pressing a sync button, you know.
yeah.
So
I've been there
yeah.
too, man.
Yeah, but for us it's fun. There's so much gadget, and we're like, oh shit, there's a new gadget coming out tomorrow. We got to study that, you know. You
So
know, so
you're using Ableton. That's
yeah,
I
we
use Logic Pro 10.
yeah
I use.
you told me this last time. We used Logic before,
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, but ever since we got certified with Ableton has just been you know,
So
backbone.
are you sponsored by Ableton?
Yes, we're an Ableton certified institute. We're one of the only
Nice,
six in the country among 250 in the world.
man. That's so cool, dude. That is so cool.
Yeah, if you go to the Ableton website, you'll see my trainer. Um, he's on the Ableton website. That's the good thing about Ableton, you know.
What about music notation? Have you used MuseScore?
No, no, I haven't really touched that yet.
Oh yeah, that's like how you write traditional music notes. I've used Dorico all my well, pretty much. Ableton, I can see. Are they a subscription or you can buy it outright?
Oh, you can buy it out. It's a one-time buy.
So what's
It's,
Ableton? Do you mix music or how does it work?
so Ableton is your DAW where you create your music, right? It's just like any other like FL or platform or sorry Logic or
Yeah,
GarageBand. It's just the same thing, just in different interfaces, you know. At the end of the day.
yeah,
You still need to find the pattern, your kick snap pattern, you know, where the baseline comes in, you know, when you automate your stuff. So the same thing. It's just different interfaces if you ask me. But what I think Ableton is like, you, I mean, everyone's using it for a reason now, you know.
Well, is Ableton free to download?
It's free to download right now. I mean, they were really kind during the pandemic. They gave instead of they usually give you a 1 month free trial, but right now
Yeah.
if you download it, they're giving you a 90-day free trial. Which
Uh,
is really good because they've been, you know, a lot of artists during the pandemic. They kind of help them. I mean, I downloaded the free version of 11 just to see what the new features are. You know, but I didn't get the chance to go to the studio, right?
yeah.
So I mean, the 11 features are so good. I'm like, I made a jingle for Clubhouse in like 15 minutes on the 11, just to see what. I just wanted to create because a lot of people have been doing music on Clubhouse. So I just said, okay, let me make a jingle for Clubhouse, you know, for
Mm,
for free and gave it out. Yeah, it's just for you guys. Put it in inventory
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
I created my podcast music with just samples, 30-second sampling from
Yeah,
BandLab. It was so fun, man. And it's my own stuff.
bro. I went to a voice a text to speech converting free software on the internet.
Yeah,
Okay, made sure I typed it on what I wanted, Clubhouse, exclusive, all those kind of words. Put them into
yeah.
Ableton, added like a little reverb to it, you know, auto
Nice.
filter stuff like that, and it sounds it
Yeah.
sounds crazy, you know.
When I was starting out in this business, everyone was using Pro Tools, but they're gone shit. I don't know what's
I
happened with Pro Tools, man. They're a subscription service now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't even know anyone. I think you're one of the few guys who said mentioned Pro Tools in a very long time.
Yeah. It was the industry standard for
It was,
years,
yeah, it was at once upon a time. I mean, I remember everyone talked about Pro Tools, but I don't know.
you know.
I don't know, man. Everything's just got getting easier and better, and it's crazy.
I put my website in the chat. Have a look.
She's product. I'm checking it right now. Which part of Australia are you in?
Sydney.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I built that with GoDaddy. But no, that's my first ever website. It's better than nothing, man.
It's nice. I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's better than not. Yeah, it's good to have a website going. It's always good.
I want to
Oh yeah,
get
you.
it
It's
coded.
dude.
Yeah.
It's nice. I mean, it's got your SoundCloud links, your Spotify. Super simple, easy on the eyes, not too hard on the colors are
Yeah. It just needs that fine
perfect.
niche.
Yeah,
It
it's
needs to
nice.
be. It needs to have
You know,
code like JavaScript or
it,
HTML to run better.
yeah, it may be a little missing a little aesthetics, but otherwise everything else is just it's nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
I mean,
Thanks. It's
because
good to get
that's what
feedback too.
I mean, this is what I believe in simplicity. In ease. If you to send someone and someone needs your stuff, it just makes things easier for them. You just scroll from top to bottom,
Yeah.
and all your information is right there. Like I said,
Yeah.
the only thing that I would say is kind of give this a little facelift. Maybe in
Yeah.
terms of your background and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm looking for a web developer that could try and code it and
All
make it
right.
faster, much better.
I don't know how much does it cost over there to get a coder or developer to do websites.
With GoDaddy about 300 a year because I pay yearly.
Ah, okay, cool,
Plus
okay.
that includes the business email and some of the SEO. Like the domain, you gotta pay that
Ah,
separately.
okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, yeah. So the guy who does it for us is the same guy who does the SEO for Flipkart and Amazon and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So you can imagine this guy. He takes a lot. Man, we pay a lot of money for our Google ads and YouTube and Facebook and each click costs us money.
yeah. I
It's
stopped
crazy.
using Google Ads. It's just a rip off.
Yeah,
They
but
just
I mean, it's still the the herd, right? The herd still goes to Google. So,
yeah. I mean,
so
but you gotta make a return on that too. Like
yeah,
otherwise you just.
that's
Oh,
true.
in my experience, I tried it, but it's costing me money, mate. So I stopped.
Um, so I'll tell you something. When we started school in 2012,
Yeah,
I only the only time I took a single rupee out of it was in 2019
yeah,
when I could
shit,
afford to pay myself and my whole team's salaries.
yeah,
But from the time we started up until 2019, everything went back. It was like we were broke as fuck.
yeah. It's like that
You know,
in the
I did
beginning.
I did alternate jobs
Shit.
simultaneously, you know, to keep the studio running, the rent and the electricity and and stuff like that. But you know,
Ah,
yeah. So everything, all the money went back into it. Whatever money we made in the month, we invested in new gear. Kids kept getting better, and now we're like just so much gear. I mean, you must have checked out the website, you know.
what's your website called?
Oh wait, I'm gonna put that in the.
I'll have a look now. See, I'm in the start of my business journey, and I've had to fork money out of my own pocket to get it going. That's the
Yeah,
tough.
bro.
That's
Yeah, that's the toughest part now. Now my first phase of like my to-do list is kind of complete. I had a 10-year plan,
yeah,
what I wanted to accomplish in 10 years from the time I started, and I'm done. Now I have to make my next 10-year plan. Now my next 10-year plan costs money. Now my next 10-year
Yeah.
plan all depends on my this first 10-year plan, which is the studio. So it's gonna happen soon. But yeah.
Put your website in the chat. I'll
I
take a
have
look.
I have put it there,
Sounds.
but I think there's a glitch in the app, or maybe
Shit. Oh, what's it called? I'll type it in.
it's called
How do I
beatworks.in.
spell it? B.
BEAT
Yeah.
WORX.in.
.in.
Yeah.
And is it
N
Munish?
N as in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B. Uh, yeah, I can't find it.
Strange.
Yeah. It's Beatworks.
Yeah. Beatworks.in.
WORX.
WORX. Yeah. BEATWORX.in.
Ah, Beatworks Studio, online and offline electronic music school. Is that it?
Yes, that's the one.
Shit. Fuck, this looks great. Who coded this? 'Cause this is what I want my website to be like, fast and efficient.
Yeah.
Man, this is good. Shit. It's got your, is that your number? Oh,
It has all our details, contact numbers,
yeah.
everything. You'll see my
Audio
name there.
editing.
Yeah.
Wow, online courses. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, bro. It's paying the
Man.
bills.
Yeah, this looks like wow. So you were almost flat broke, Leon, when you started.
Yeah. Almost flat broke.
Shit. What
Okay,
kept you
say,
going? Like,
what kept me going? Just
yeah.
to reach that goal and not give up. Like, it has to be done, it had to be done. Somebody got to do it. Like,
Mm.
killing infamous, but
You
yeah.
know, because the best advice I got given was you want the business to be making you money, not you putting
Yes.
money into it.
Yeah, but initially when it's your thing, when you don't have investors, when you don't have supportive people on the industry who don't know what they're getting into, right? See, our industry, see, unlike your country, where you all are, introduced to it at a very early age, understanding the little nuances that go on. Over
Mm.
here, we're very deprived of all that.
Hmm.
So we had to do this. Like we had to be the torchbearers of the industry too. We had to bring about change, you
Hmm.
know. So we just decided if we give up, then the industry goes down. When we fail, the industry fails because it was being run by a bunch of uh, guys who are going to turn into a fossil tomorrow who have not helped the industry. I mean, there's no point being a big name if you're not going to help the community, give people a chance to, you know, make them understand how amazing this industry is,
Mm.
apart from everything else. So there was no chance of giving up, bro. Giving up meant like killing your dreams. So
Yeah.
that's why we worked alternate jobs and to get things going.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's nah, man. That's awesome. I've been doing my company for about a year now,
yeah.
so I just started.
So it wasn't really tough, but we knew. I mean, it was. We always had that thought like, shit, we don't do classes this month, then we can't be. It's gonna be tough to pay rent next month.
Yeah.
So this is where our marketing team, man, this guy, he just making calls like from the time he wakes up till the time he goes to sleep. Because
I did cold. I actually did cold calling, but it didn't work for me.
okay, no, so we get into leads.
Yeah.
We have a whole backend system, like we have a call center system set up. We have like a whole backend system for the artists. I also sent you another link. If
Yeah.
I
Give
don't know
me.
if you see it in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the nightlife division.
Yep.
Now, that's the artist management and curating and venue programming. So when you go to that, it's very simple. You see all the artists over there. If you see me, okay,
Yeah.
all you need to do is click on me. A very short bio with my relevant link comes up, and you get book and you get press kit. Now, if you want to book
Nice.
me, you can directly book me on the from the site. And you want my press kit, you can just download it from right there. Within the press kit, it had my EPK, my tech rider, and stuff like that. It's really very simple. We kind of made the website in such a way because promoters, man, they chew my brain, dude. Like I can't deal with promoters every day, and I manage 11 artists, right? So the amount of promoters calling in.
What chews your brain about promoters? Like, I've never dealt with them.
Okay, so I'll tell you about it. So promoters, they're the ones who curate gigs for certain venues in the city, like five-star hotels and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like the Meridian or the Hyatt or the really big the big ones. Anyway, so promoters now um they need artists,
Mm.
but at the same time they don't want to pay their artists that much.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's
That's
a lot of
rigged.
there's a lot of bargaining that goes on. There's a lot of lowballing that goes
Uh,
on. But since I'm the punching bag between promoters and anyone standing between my artists, nobody goes through me, right? So, but then this is how the process normally goes. Now, if I want to book you, right? Now, I'm like, Steven, are you free on? Let's say, are you free tomorrow, bro? And
yeah.
and you'll be like, okay, let me check. I'll check with my manager and get back to you. And and he'll manage. Your manager will call me. And okay, I say, okay, we get a gig tomorrow. Then my next question will be like, hey, bro, okay, the gig is confirmed. Can you send me your press kit right now with your relevant pictures and stuff like that? And
Mm.
sometimes that email, you know, there's a delay of 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Sometimes it's on the spot. But our industry there's always a delay, between from. So then after that we go, okay, fine. Tell me your budget, and there's another email that goes with that budget. Then you go to the third email like, okay, the gig is confirmed. To
Uh.
save all that, you just go to the website. Now say now you've come to my website. You want to book Leon. You
Mm.
go to Leon, you click there, okay, you see his profile, it takes you to his Instagram, WhatsApp, everything, his Facebook, all his relevant stuff is there, SoundCloud links.
Mm.
You like what you see, you want to book Leon, you click the booking form, you fill in the booking form. There's
Yeah.
no negotiate, there's no phone call negotiation. Hey man, bro, I want to book Steven and this is my budget. And you're like, no man, this is what he charges. You're like, but this is the first. There's no time for all that conversation. You put in
I
your
hate
detail.
that.
Yeah, you put in the details on the form, on that online form, and when it comes to my back end, and now it's up to me whether I want to take that quote. If it's less, I will not consider it. If I think it can be negotiated, I will take it forward. So there's no time for all this shit talks. And
Well,
then
that's the
and then
problem
yeah,
with the
yeah.
industry. Don't you hire someone or your manager does all that shit for you?
Yeah, I'm that guy, but I want to simplify my work. Steven, I don't want to do, take, I may run my business too, but I can't be taking calls on behalf of,
I know.
on my artists and stuff. So I want to make my work easier. So
Yeah.
I don't have to deal with promoters, lowballing me and saying, no man, I want to book Steven, but he's a friend of mine, but dude, but you're his manager saying this last time he did to me for this. Nah, all that shit not there. It's all on the form that now. There's no chance of a phone call also saying, bro, I sent you the form, you didn't reply. I'm like, man, the quote wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
You gave
No,
us the
well,
quote.
if you can get it all in like written writing, it's evidence. Like,
Yeah,
then I can
exactly. So,
see.
so you see, it makes my work easier. There's a record of it. So I told. So the whole idea of creating the website in this pattern was to make our lives, the artist's lives easier. You know, no back and forth emails. Whether you want to book me or don't want to book me, but still, you don't have to call me and saying, bro, can you send me your profile in the next 10 minutes or send me a profile right now? And this
Yeah.
artist is sleeping at a weird time and you woken up in the morning and it's hard to get. Just go to the website, download everything, click of a
Yeah. Have
button.
you used Linktree? I've got
Yes,
a
I use link.
Linktree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I use link tree. My Instagram has got my link tree to my podcasts and stuff. I mean, my not the podcast, my mix sets and stuff like that. So yeah.
I just put my Linktree in the chat. You can take a
Yes,
look.
I'll definitely go through all
That's
of that.
uh, that's actually good for an EPK as well. You can just send that off to a
Yeah,
promoter, can't
perfect,
you?
perfect. Yeah, yeah, you can. You know, but uh, you can send an entry, but then again, since we're nothing goes without an email or a confirmation mail, or the final say is always from us, the agency, to like we have the closing say. There's no
Yeah.
conversation left open or closed without an email.
Well, see, I'm in the process of looking for an agent, but they're hard to find in Australia.
Um, I don't know. I don't know what Australian market goes. I know if you were in India, I could be a manager.
Yeah,
I could be a agent because, yeah, I mean,
you're breaking up a bit. Yeah, you're breaking up, Leon. You there? It's just some connection problems as well. But yeah, definitely the industry's always changing all the time, and you want to make it as simple as you can. With electronic press kits. I see we've got DJ in the audience. Would you like to come on stage? I'll send you an invite. But that's the thing. I mean, the basically the industry's always changing all the time. I mean, it's 2021, and we've seen the rise of streaming services now taking over. It's music now has almost become like a hobby. Uh, at one point in the golden age, it was you could get a decent job as a musician and earn the 9 to 5 living, and it's a shame because I believe you're putting all that work in creating your content, and when you're not getting that return, it sucks and it just drags you down. And you got music distributors now that they want to charge you, a yearly subscription just to keep your work on, Spotify and Instagram and all that. And to me, I find that's just a rip-off. I prefer my distributor CD Baby. You just pay the flat fee and then it's out there forever. And I said to CD Baby, look, pay me once I get a decent return on royalties. You there, Leon?
yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, back to the electronic press kit, right?
Hmm.
So you just want to keep it as simple as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to see that's why when you go to the website, there's not too much to read on the press kit, right?
Mm,
But we also, as an artist, we still have uh, original press kit that has like all the data of all your achievements and stuff like that. But then no one has time to read that, right? For the 10
mm.
pages of achievements.
Oh
So
God, no.
exactly, right? So that's why I sent you the link. Check it out. It's super easy. It's just like a three-step process of booking an artist.
Mm. Is that to
Go to
your
the website.
Instagram?
It's that's the Beatworks Instagram. So
Yeah.
if you see there's content going out every day, every single day.
Wow.
Like our content team is going mad, just getting quirky content out, information. We're having on 10th we got this really cool turntablist. He's from India, but he's represented like he came third in at the DMC, represented Red Bull, uh, three styles, shit like that. He's probably one of the best turntablists in the country. So we're doing
Mm.
an Instagram takeover with him, and plus he's been with a lot of big brands yeah, oh yeah, he's also one of the brand ambassadors for Pioneer. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, he's doing Pioneer gear review. The 3000 is the latest edition and stuff like that. So he's doing an Instagram takeover with us. We have this thing called Instagram takeover. So basically, it's life in the day of an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for example, Stephen wakes up at 7, and then this is what he does in terms of his studios. Da, 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 da. This is, how he makes music, a little bit inside, a whole day in the life of an artist, basically, an established
Mm-hmm.
artist. Yeah, so it's all on Instagram. You can check it out. We do a lot of free stuff, webinars, a lot of free stuff, a lot of free stuff.
Now, on my website, you can download some free ebooks as well on how I compose music. I encourage you to do that, Leon. You
Yeah,
there?
bro. Sorry, when a call just came in. Anyway.
Ah. Yeah, I got free ebooks on my website that you can download.
No, good. You told me this because I'm gonna use. I use all this as material. You know.
Yeah,
So when students ask me like, bro, okay, now, okay, what do I do? So obviously, why don't you go to our studio page or go to our blog? There's because there's an article written. We have a blog section also. That I mean,
yeah,
on relevant gear, on basically everything about the industry. So I can use yours as an example. I say, yeah, maybe check out Stephen's way on making music. It's a podcast, you know. So this is like,
mm.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna check all the links you give me. I have nothing
Yeah.
to
It's
do right now. Actually, I've taken off from work, and I told my team like I'm just gonna stay the next 2 days with my family.
yeah,
So but I'm alone at home right now. Everyone's in the hospital, I have something to keep myself a little busy later.
yeah. That's the thing. You got to keep busy as much as you can.
Yeah, bro.
You know.
Seriously. Everyone at home thinks I'm going to burn out. My mom thinks I should take a break.
Yeah, you got to take a break, dude. You can't just work straight for 12 hours. You got to go and meditate, do your exercise, eat. You got to look after yourself when you
Yeah,
start doing.
but the best part is I do all of that, you know.
Good
But my
on you.
mom thinks, yeah, you know, I sleep well. Um, yeah, I mean, you know, it's 2 p.m. over here, so I wake up by 10 a.m. and I'm
Yeah.
back to and I log in at 12.
Mm.
Uh, so yeah, I mean, we have a whole login system and a log out system. Log in at 12, check out at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So if you're gonna get an investor in your business, where can you find them?
We have actually got a couple of investors to kind of like invest. You know, someone said they want to buy us out and stuff like that. We're like, number one, we ain't selling. Number one, we ain't selling. Number two, we're not looking for investors because we're gonna bear the profit and the loss.
Ah,
We don't want to deal with with shit going on later, saying that there's no money and then issues coming up later. So
well, that's the thing. They own like a portion of your company too. You see, they want to make a return.
yeah, but then you see, we never looked at it as like as a business. We have a very holistic way of going about and you know, thankfully this is turned into a money generating module. So I mean, if it works, it works. We did something right. So yeah,
Yeah.
when it comes to investors, nah, man, it's a risky business depending on who you're going with. That I mean, if if that if that investor is an artist, a friend of mine who has that same same idea, same passion, same goal, then yes. But if it's someone who's just investing money and looking like, you know, invest somewhere and get returns, nah, man, this is not that kind of business.
Yeah.
Because this thing takes time. I mean, it took us like I gave you the stats. I said 2012 and 2019 I started taking money. You
Hmm.
know, but that doesn't mean we didn't grow. For every month we invested in a new piece of gear,
Hmm.
right, and just built the studio bit by bit from brick and mortar to now. It's a long journey. It's just, and it's
So
that's
do
all.
you own the studio or you're renting the
Oh,
studio?
we're renting the space,
Ah,
the
okay.
studio space. Yeah, but you know the good part is, it, it's a bungalow. It's a really nice bungalow with a garden, with an outhouse, a huge terrace with another room on top. It's really nice. It's in a beautiful location. Um, and the reason why we took a house instead of an office studio space is because when you enter the studio here, when you see the structure, the way it is, the whole outlook of it, when you enter, it's very homely. It's very the vibe doesn't make you want to leave. Like you're like shit. I just want to sit here and chill the whole day. It's like
Sure.
that. So each room is it has creativity going on. So yeah, but and thankfully the owners who own that place, I mean, I really wish they vacate from downstairs so we can use the entire space. But they're really nice people and they're giving us the rent for like a really good rate, and they've been very supportive about what we do. They're really happy that we're running the school so legit. Uh, yeah, so the rent's been cheap for us. We've been lucky to have certain people who've been supportive. Oh, you do you want to know something really interesting or something really
What's that?
whacked? All right. So when we started in 2012, like I said, we were broke. We didn't know what to do. Do you know where we first ran our studio?
Where?
Okay, Lil, what's the most vague place you think we can open a studio?
In the streets of Mumbai.
The streets of Mumbai? Okay, fine. That's still doable because there's street musicians all over in every street, so that's fine. If someone opened a
Yeah.
school there, they'd be happy. Okay,
Oh yeah.
so all right. So when we ran out of money, we like shit. Now what do we do? How are we going to run for 6 months of rent? Now, my partner, my business partner, now uh, his uncle, like his dad's younger brother, uh, runs a chain of hospitals over here, right?
Yeah.
Now the top floor of the hospital, like the topmost floor, which led to the terrace, uh, uh, um, like the penthouse kind of vibe on the top, which was an operation theater, all right, a functional operation theater with the terrace. So what we did is we like we have no choice. We gotta do something. So at the top floor of the hospital, in the hospital theater, which we converted in. No one believed that what we converted that hospital room into a studio, a fully fledged studio, and we ran out of the hospital only because we couldn't pay rent because rent would be really expensive. But this belonged to my partner's uncle.
Hmm.
We ran the studio in the hospital. Can you imagine when students had to come to the music school, they had to enter to the lobby of the hospital.
How many?
We ran we ran there for 7 years, and that's when we moved into
Sure.
this bigger this space that we are in right now. So you see, we ran a studio in a freaking hospital. I send you the link of the pictures. You won't believe it's a hospital.
Yeah.
You won't believe it's a hospital theater. That's for sure. But then we use a lot of old gear and stuff like that. I mean, back then, when it just got started, a lot of and now we are today where we are today. So it's you see, that's my success story.
Well, success is it's a struggle. It's not easy.
Yeah, but Steven in a freaking hospital, bro. Imagine
Ah.
if you had to learn music production back then because we were one of the few schools who were teaching music production.
Yeah.
But you'll be like, I'm going to learn music production day. But you enter in the lobby of a hospital, you see people. You're going to the fourth floor, and you see like, oh shit, this is not what I saw
Sure.
from the entrance. It looks completely different. So
Yeah.
and 100% soundproof, not a decibel went out. So because there were patients on the third floor, bro.
No way.
There were
Fucking hell.
patients. There were patients on the third and second floor. It was a functional
Shit.
clinic.
And you were able to build a studio in this? Shit.
We did on the operation theater, converted our operation theater into a fully fledged with
My God.
partitions into a two-room studio,
Hmm.
and yeah, and that's where we started. And I mean, people are always in shock when I tell them like hospital, bro. I'm like, yeah, hospital. Like you saw patients going up to your class,
Yeah.
but man, we had done such a brilliant job in terms of soundproofing, acoustics, and you couldn't hear a thing, and there was no door. Everything was
Yeah.
partitioned. Everything was made because it is an operation theater. You just sliding doors and go straight to the table, right? We had to make
Shit.
doors. We had to put partition in the room because it was just one straight long room, rectangular room, right?
Hmm.
So, and when we made it, we were like, "Wow, this place is amazing." We used to
Hmm.
sleep. We slept like months in our studio in the hospital because it was the most peaceful place. Because it was 100% soundproof, right?
Yeah.
And yeah,
Fucking hell.
yeah, we lived out of the. That's how we started, bro. I mean, it
What
didn't come
about
easy.
What about eating? Were you able to eat food, or tell me a bit about that? Were you hungry?
And nah, man, food was never a problem.
Oh, good. You don't want to get to that point where you're starving, ever.
Um, come out. We've come out of that phase, right? Not knowing
Mm,
where your next meal is gonna come from. Uh, Dude, few things growing up, I used to dream about food.
mm,
It's
mm,
like I want to eat that too. So that's how it starts. So you've come from you've seen it all, bro. Like I've been through the dirt. So like whatever we had to make ourselves and get to, nothing came easy. Like we live in a poverty-stricken country, bro. You gotta understand. We've
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We just had really, really good education in Bangalore. So,
Mm.
we made through it, bro. We paved through the struggle.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
now, yeah.
there's gonna be times you go through the shit times, but then
Yeah, but
hopefully,
then, what the students see today, they didn't see 7 years ago how we started. They're like, now they see a fully fledged
fuck.
infrastructure place, like, everything we give it to them on a silver platter. They don't need to work for shit, you know.
Mm.
But we tell them this is how we in the induction and in the first day of classes we tell them the success story of how we started in a hospital room and how we are today.
Mm, 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 mm. Wow.
Yeah, we always start the class with how we began in 2012,
Yeah.
how we exhausted all our budgets and didn't know what to do, and how we all worked out the all the jobs to support this.
You see, in my situation, I'm looking to get an investor one day in my company.
Hmm.
Um, I'm just trying to think, how do I go about it? How do I pitch? When you're not making money, how do you convince them that, yeah, your idea is going to make profit?
Oh man, you know what? I've struggled with that a lot, and that's one of the reasons. Now see, like I said, everything came from a no or a not possible or how is it possible, right? So to
Yeah.
avoid all that or to avoid disappointment from an investor saying that, man, I don't think your idea is good enough, rather than him breaking my spirit. So that's when we started the nightlife division, which is the other link I sent you, which is the artist management division, where we
Yeah, I
started to
saw
do,
it.
yeah,
Good on you.
we started to do our own tours,
Yeah.
curating our own events, doing everything by ourselves. So bearing the profit allows ourselves. We brought on the best of the best techno acts you can imagine.
Nice.
You know?
That's fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if you go to the Afterworks Instagram page, you'll probably know who we got on. We got on the biggest of the biggest. They've sat in the studio, did master classes with us, chilled with us. We when we bring an artist down, we don't bring an artist, say, okay, man, your gig's done. Here's your money. Get the fuck out. No, no, bro. We yeah, we make them stay back in our country for a week, bro. We make them experience the local culture. We make them go back with a feeling like shit, man. I've experienced India. I've left a piece of my heart back there.
Mm.
Because how real we want it to be. So we make them stay back. We take care of their hospitality, their everything. We send them back with a souvenir, a local souvenir that they'll remember, something really generic. you know.
Mm.
But this is how we go about it. So we're like, man, we're not doing it with anybody else. We're gonna do it
Mm.
ourselves. So that's why you see, why I said 2019, I didn't take money because till then I was still working other jobs, bro. Right up until
Mm.
2019, doing multiple things to support this business.
So when you started, how many cold calls were you doing a day? Were you cold calling?
I don't cold call, bro, but I have a team of cold calls. Oh, he makes
Yeah.
about I don't know. He starts at 12 and he stops at 8. That's his start. And he's calling throughout the day. So we get our leads in
Fucking hell.
from we get the leads coming in from all the guys who we pay for who does the SEOs and stuff like that. We get the amount of leads coming in,
Yeah.
and every day we get, let's say, about 100 to about 200 leads coming in, and there's a backend system for each call or call system, call back, notes, stuff like that. So it's all automated. There's nothing. There's just someone operating it. It's not like someone's
Oh,
literally like, So everything's automated. Bro, we like I said, bro, we want work to be done easy for us at some point. We've struggled. We work too much, bro. Work too hard. I can't be doing that shit right now. You know? Like I'm thinking of we're working on an app, like how Book My Show is.
yeah.
We wanna do Book My Artist.
Hmm.
This will probably eliminate the middleman. It's basically your Amazon for artists.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about someone going to the thing and just looking at the artist and saying, okay, maybe I want to get in touch with them. I'm talking like a whole back-end system where you have your, like you have your press kit, your stuff, everything. You have like one-stop solution. Even you generate bills from the app. You know, You-
Mm.
let's say you got a gig coming in. You got to send in an invoice. You can send your invoice from the app.
Hmm.
I'm working on stuff like that. So basically, I want to eliminate myself, my role in the industry, and have everything done for everybody. That way, I can not restrict myself only to artists. I can have anybody under the artist umbrella, magicians, painters, pottery makers, anything. I charge them a subscription to be featured on the site, tie up with a couple of bigwigs, and then
Hmm.
have this a one-stop solution for all the artists. No artist managers, no agents, nothing. You're your own manager with this app. So that's
So
what I'm,
when are you going to launch this app? Or you
bro.
just
It's
in,
just gonna take some money to do this and time, bro. But if this happens, I don't need to work anymore.
yeah.
No one needs to. I don't need to work. I don't need to pick up that call and say, yes, I'm the artist manager of so and so. No, you're your own
Nice.
manager, bro. You have your own backend system running on the app, your own login, your own ID. You control your own backend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Uh,
working on. Yeah. I mean, at least I want to work on. That's my next big thing.
so have you dealt with managers?
Yeah, bro, on a daily.
Fuck, what are they like? I've never dealt with them.
The managers, um, they're the owner's puppets.
Oh,
I mean, you can't blame the manager. I mean, the managers are the messengers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
well,
Uh,
they take about 10% commit off your work, don't they? Off you.
see, then you know what? That's what separates us from other agencies where we take a 10% or where there's a 10% cut of every gig, right?
Yeah.
And plus there's a subscription fee to the agency to pay a monthly fee. So this is how we go about it. We do not charge a monthly fee to the artist.
Yeah.
We do not take a per gig percentage, but
Yeah.
we take a 15% overall your monthly gigs. Whatever
Oh,
your month,
yeah.
yeah.
So your monthly earnings, you take a 15% cut.
Yeah.
That's that's industry standard. There's been agents that take 50%.
Yeah, but you see, they're not paying to stay on the website. I mean that 15% we take goes back into running the website and the back end. You see, once we have a support center, then once the ecosystem is created, then okay, money will start to flow in. But at the same time,
Yeah.
we don't want people to think that, oh, these guys are another agency, they're fleecing the artists. We want to feel that they're paying nothing and getting everything.
Mm.
So that's the way we're going about it. So we don't want to like fleece them. We know how hard it is to get gigs. So we're very, very supportive with in terms of, there are a lot of artists who still not paid us that commission since last
Yeah.
year. But
Shit.
yeah, but what can you do? And we're still supporting them. They're not, even though now I say artists, they also have day jobs that run the studio. The same people you see in the nightlife division are the same people who run the Beatwork studio as well.
Nice.
Yes, so we're all performing touring artists. So you see, maybe Gigs is not supporting the artists on Afterworks, which is the nightlife division, but the same people who are running Beatworks, which is the education sector, which is the Ableton school, have got paid every month since the pandemic.
Yeah.
So this is the ecosystem you create. You don't get paid from one, but at the same time, I got we all have dual functional designations, right? So one job pays what the other one's lacking. Now once the gigs start to come up, we're going to get a payments. We have we have payments in lakhs from pending from
Well,
hotels and venues, which
well,
is going to come like
that's where the whole cash flow comes in.
yeah, but the industry is good. I'm saying we don't have issues with major payment issues like people usually have because we work with people who are very strict about their policies. Like the bigger the asshole you are, it's easier to work with, Steven. Trust me, because they're very straight with their business. I don't like these guys who will shake their head and shake their hand and say yes I can do it. I don't trust them.
See, yeah. So you
You know.
rather assholes?
Yeah, bro. Because
Shit.
you can play to the ego, bro. The bigger the asshole, the easier it is to work with.
Are you serious? I struggle to work with them. I can't.
Oh, bro, you give me a bunch of assholes, and I'll end up, and they'll probably end up paying for your next door.
True. Nah,
No,
but that's just how I see business.
because I've dealt with so many people, and I'm like, okay, man, let me deal with the assholes first.
Yeah,
Because the ones who are nice and the easy ones, they're gonna give it to you, right? But
yeah.
yeah. So
Well, business is business. We got to make money.
yeah, bro. And these assholes have money. That's the fuck up.
Yeah, they give me the shit, man.
Yeah, man, So, dude, I don't know, man. But I love,
Like,
I love what I do. I love what I do. I love extracting. I love bargaining. I love making deals. I love cracking deals. I love
dude,
everything about that phone call that says, "Bro, hey Leon, is this artist free for this day? I want to book him or her." And
yeah.
I just, yo,
I'll be
that,
I'll be honest. I'd rather just have my agent deal with that shit, and I just can concentrate on writing my music.
yeah. So that's what I do. That's what I tell my artists to do.
Yeah, you got to have that. You can't do it all.
Yeah,
It'll just
but
throw me
but
off
bro,
my work.
but think of it this way. And I have this question every single day: Who manages me?
Hmm. Who manages me?
Me,
Me.
yeah, bro. Me, like
Yeah.
me. Like, who's there to like take my call and say, "Oh, Leon is not free right now. Can I take a
Mm.
message?" These are I do everything for myself. Plus this guy. And I've been telling my partner. I said, "Bro, like I don't know, man. You know, when it comes to the agency, I gotta put myself last. When
Mm.
someone like imagine if you call me and say, "Hey, bro, you're the artist manager of thing. I'm looking for an act, and I see you're an artist as well on the thing, an agency." And I'd be like, "Yeah, bro. I mean, it's your call. Who do you want to pick? You can take your. I would suggest you take this because they're this then." And be like, "What about But you do you also play?" I'm like, "Yeah, I also play." But for your event, I would suggest this. I cannot pitch myself. You got what I'm saying? But if I had a manager, he would say like, "Hey man, you know what? I would say just go with Leon."
Yeah. Well,
But
give me an example of a startup pitch that what you would do right now to an investor or anyone.
okay, so I wouldn't say a startup or an investor, but
Yeah.
something I've been working on for the last 2 years, all right? And it's something that I did, and I was successful with it, but it wasn't full-fledged what I wanted to be. So
Yeah.
okay, so now, when I before I moved back to Bangalore, I was handling 4 venues, like 4 clubs, right?
Yeah.
4 clubs, 15 DJs. That meant that, and we were doing gigs every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, so there was
Yeah.
so much going on, so much. Like I said, I can send you to artwork. 52 weeks in the year, I did 87 artists. That's like a record, bro. I mean,
Sure.
that's more artists than a weekend. So, um, every artist I would bring had these qualms. I need a 5-star hotel.
Hmm.
I need this. I need that. I need this. The list is never ending. But um, most artists when they come for a gig, they maybe they'll go out a little bit, check a scenario, but all they'll do is sit in their hotel room or on that bed and probably plan their set, plan the music, make sure everything going perfect. Until you go out for the gig, most of them don't get out, right? They come straight for the gig and then they go for the after party, right? I mean, this is what I've noticed. Anyway. So now I wanted to have an Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking just like any small Airbnb. I'm talking about like a proper bungalow, like our studio, like the way our studio is, with a garden, with a pool, uh, fully fledged institute. Okay, with uh, with residential going on at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in a place like and where I want to do it in Goa, where there's about from August to March, there's about 2,000 artists coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So when I used to do gigs back then, now I'd give the artist the choice. I'm like, Steven, okay, you said you want to stay at the Meridian because you like the luxury and the hotel room, the spa and stuff like that, and the pool and everything, and the gym. But I'm like, hey, you know what? But you're an artist. Why don't you get the same facilities in my place plus more with a fully fledged studio up and running like us, where we have where and it's not just I'm talking about making money through lodging. I'm talking about money through the school as well. And the place where I want to do it, there's nothing like this happening,
Mm-hmm.
and every single promoter in the country, every single music festival in the country, we know the people.
Mm-hmm.
So out of those 2,000 artists, if we get 50 artists even staying on a daily basis for
Mm-hmm.
this much, where you're getting all the luxuries of a five-star hotel, plus you've got your gaming setup, you've got your VR gaming setup, you've got your Ableton certified institute going on. You can collab because there's so many artists all around. You can master classes is a lot of money. People pay a
Mm-hmm.
lot for that. Collaborations can happen because that's something that if you want a hotel room and even though your friend is in the same city performing for the same night, you guys are not going to be chilling in the same room together. But if there was a studio, you guys would be sitting and making music together,
Mm.
right? So this is what I've been wanting to do. So I've spoken to a couple of people, but then again, it's investment, it's property, it's a I did this in a place in West Bengal, and it worked. None of the artists wanted to stay in a hotel. They're like, Leon, I'll stay in your place, bro. It's got the studio, it's got transport, it's got a butler, it's got privacy, it's got everything I want in a hotel. Plus,
Mm.
I can sit and work over here. And it's a Saturday night.
Sure.
There's more artists coming into the city. They have a place to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than wondering what would I do in my hotel room? Would I go to a spa for an hour? Oh, I have 2 hours before my gig. What do I do? Studio time, bro.
Yeah. Studio time's the best.
Yeah. So this is what I want. I'm looking for an investor right now. I'm ready to go.
Mm.
I was checking for places in Jan and Feb. A lot of
Yeah.
money, bro. It's a lot of money. The rent for monthly rent was very expensive. And
Or
setting
how much would your monthly rent be in rupees? Because I'll try and convert that to Australian.
150,000 Indian
Uh,
rupee.
how do I write that? 150,000 rupees is rupees to dollars. Let's see. That's about $201.97 US. I'll convert that to Australian.
No, I mean,
But see
no,
that
that can't be $200, bro. 1 lakh is 100,000 rupees.
uh,
So it's 150,000 Indian rupee.
yeah, that's about what 26
$600
$2,681.40 Australian. Yeah,
a month.
that'd be about right.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's expensive.
Hey, bro, yeah, tell me about it.
Shit, Jesus Christ.
So now you see why I want an investor to like probably invest in a place and just buy it, and I'll set up the module, and it's gonna work.
Have you thought about buying this studio instead of renting it?
Yeah, exactly. So, but again, it's a lot of money, man. It's freaking expensive. It's because the place where I want to do it in Goa is the beach of India, right?
Yeah.
bro. Everything you breathe over there, it's expensive. I
Shit.
swear to God, it's shit. Goa is not as cheap as people think it is. It's really, really, really expensive.
Yeah.
Man, people have the money. I've seen people spend money over there. You know, I know people who spend $3,000 a night
Fuck.
to
But
stay. Just
what would you spend $3,000 a night on? That's the problem.
bro, because like I said, no, now when you're on Goa, people, you wanna. There's the VIPs who party, and there's the commoners who party. There's enough for everybody. Everyone lives. But when you're on Goa, everyone is in a state of mind, and everyone's supposed to live that lifestyle because you're by the beach. You see in a couple of reels, and you want to replicate that. And people have the money to spend, right? So they spend up to $3,000 to $4,000 a night, where it's a seven room villa with 3 pools, and there's about ten friends staying together. It's worth it,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how people like when I go to Goa. When I go to Goa, I make sure whatever I always tell my friends like my friends are opposite. They're like, no, we stay in this place. We'll budget it and this and this. I'm like, we're there for 7 freaking days, dude. The 7 days from start to finish has to be a blast, right from the place where we stay. You know,
Yeah.
and to go there and indulge and splurge, it's a lot of money. I mean, you gotta like, if you go there thinking you're on a holiday, you gotta burn a hole in your pocket and come back. I was there for 2 months, Jan, Feb, till the beginning of March, and I knew how much money I spent. My rent a month was 75,000 Indian rupees
Mm.
a month.
Fuck.
But then
Yeah.
again, but then again, it had everything. I had room service every day. It was plush. There was sound of birds all the time. Um, it was amazing. It was a 2 room duplex. It was really nice, and I was staying there alone.
Mm.
But but I had all my meetings over there, all my business meetings. So when you see when you want to have business meetings, the other person. I mean, when you want to have a business place meeting at your own place at your own hotel, that hotel has to be good, right? To have a
Mhm.
good business meeting. So when I'm on holiday, I'm always working as well. So that's why I stay in a nice place where meetings happen, you know,
Mhm.
in like the way they're supposed to be. So I always choose where I stay very, very carefully. So
Mhm.
and Goa is good, bro. You should definitely come to India. I'm like, you should just check it. You should just travel.
Well, that's what I want to do. That's the dream. Get in real estate, Leon. Make money in real estate.
Bro, bro, my friend's making money in crores, bro. Like I saw him sitting on his windowsill in Bombay,
Mm.
drinking his coffee, smoking a spliff, and just selling flats.
Mm.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? This is what you're doing? He's like, yeah, this is what I do, bro. Like he's smart. He's smart. Like he's he's like 6'2". He's like the typical tall, dark, handsome guy, well ripped, plays ball. Well
Mm.
educated, and he sells property, and he's a suit and tie guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's super smart. You know.
Ah.
So he sells property like crazy in Bombay, bro. Like it's crazy. Like his house is a proper man pad, pool
Mm.
table, PS5, flat screens. Yeah, when I'm in Bombay, I'm staying with him, and it's amazing. I mean, like it's awesome. He bought like 3 flats for his mom. Shit like that. I'm
Mm.
like, whoa, that's crazy. So yeah, Goa and Bombay market is very, very good. Like very, very good. There were some Bollywood people who wanted to buy properties. So I was looking for property for them in Jan and Feb when I was in Goa because it's a lot of money through commission, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, bro, if you want to tap into the Indian market, I know landlords of Goa who are in power at the moment who are running the political party as well. So real estate, a lot of people, bro. You should connect. I mean, you should. I think it's a good market. I mean, I don't know how. Uh, what your plan is, but I'm just saying, as a market, India has a lot of money. It's just that you don't know where to spend it or how to spend it.
Mm.
That's the really fuck all part. Everyone thinks that India is a poor country and shit. No, man, they have shit load of money. Okay, there is a side to poverty and
Mm. Mhm.
malnutrition and stuff like that. But then, what I'm telling you from what I'm seeing. from the people I know, business is
Mm.
growing, and people are doing who are like my ex-girlfriend wanted to sell a house with a 4,500 square foot property,
Mm-hmm.
and
Fuck.
I knew guys who flew down in a helicopter and said, "Okay, we'll take it. We don't care about the six bedroom property, or it has a backyard and two garages. We're gonna destroy the property. We just want the land.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, it's crazy like that. So there's ton of money in Bangalore, especially real estate. Wow, if you own property in Bangalore, I think you're so and if, like rental property in good places, no, that investment is better than gold because real estate in Bangalore is selling out like hotcakes. It's shit expensive.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean it's affordable. I won't say expensive, but yeah, it is expensive. I ain't gonna lie. It's Silicon City of India. Yeah.
Yeah, because property is amazing. Like you've read that book, Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki.
hmm
Talks about real estate, and real estate is the best investment. At least you got something there.
Yeah, bro. Like even I'm looking at buying land in now. Everyone's telling me not to buy it in this area. But they said the
Yeah.
same thing about Bangalore 10 years ago. And now this is where the new airport is coming. Now imagine the property next to the airport is going like hotcakes. And so is the Goa airport. In the next 10 years, they're gonna change the airport, and it's gonna be like one of the biggest airports in Bangalore. So I mean in India. So they're working on that,
Mm.
and it's in a place where it's in the non-tourist part of Goa.
Mm.
When I say non-tourist part of Goa, non-Indian tourist part of Goa, mainly all the foreigners stay there. Like
Mm.
in all the Russians, all the Israelis, all the Germans. Indians don't go there too much because they feel out of place. They feel that like if I went there, if it wasn't for my color, they'd probably think I was a waiter or something.
Fuck.
Yeah, because it's inhabited by foreigners. So And then it's really far away from everybody, so I can understand backpackers. For foreigners, it's paradise. They're living what they want to. But for people who go in there for holiday, like the Indians who just want to go to the typical places. Quick in,
Mm.
quick out, party their asses out, drink, puke, and go back. So the airport's coming there, and property is going for really really cheap. And if you buy that property now, once the airport comes in, that value is going to be gold.
Yeah, I mean, airports are being built all around the world.
Yeah, but they're closing the old airport and they're bringing the airport closer to the city because the airport in Goa is uh, is about 2.5 hours from the airport,
Hmm.
from the main city. It's really far. It's a naval base. It's not an airport.
Hmm.
So no photography allowed. Ending naval base. All that announcement happened. It's not a proper airport. So that's why it's really really far off from the city.
Hmm.
So once that happens, it's going to make things easier. It's going to get busier. Things are going to get crazy, and a lot of places are going to open near the airport. It's going to make things easier, accessible for the people staying there. And
Mm.
that's why I want to buy the land now. Right? My friend who's one of the landlords of Goa.
Mm.
Last pandemic in March, when everyone was broke and everyone was down, you know what he invested in?
What?
He bought all the hoardings in Goa.
Fuck.
He waited for everything to close down, all the clubs, all the hotels to take down their hoardings and stuff like that because the first pandemic went on for a couple of months. And when
Mm.
when all the hoardings were empty, he bought all the hoardings in the city.
Mm.
And
No
when the
way.
pan yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. And when the pandemic lifted, he gave it to, I mean, Park to Meridian to all the hotels to all the clubs. He's given out for 3-year contracts or 2-year contracts, and he's just sitting and just making money through hoardings, bro.
Shit.
Through advertising space. He's literally bought advertising space. He's playing with advertising space in his hands. You're like, you want this hoarding at the main city? Okay, this much, how much it is for this much, this many months it is. And people are paying. They want that hoarding. The, he's bought the best locations. He's bought all of them. So, you know, that's crazy, bro.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, bro.
That's a lot. I'd love to be rich, dude. Three
Bro,
grand a night. Imagine just spending 3 grand a night. What would you spend
bro,
it on?
I'm talking. This is just a place to stay, bro.
Fuck, 3 grand a night.
Yeah, people pay that, no, because they want to live that. See, when they, you know, Goa, when it's the capital of, parties, celebrities, nightlife,
Mm,
freedom, drugs, psychedelics, every
mm.
single thing going around. You know, there's also the rich and famous also lead a lifestyle, right? That's why there's always a VIP section in every party. So there's a lot of people who love to be flamboyant
Mm.
about it. If you, I've seen people entering and coming to like the like Sunburn, the festival in helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
I I think I said you go, type down Sunburn after movie. Dude,
Found
it's
Sunburn,
Sunburn.
Burn.
Yeah, Sunburn. Yeah, Sunburn after movie. It's insane. Look at
After
that festival.
movie. Yeah, I think you were
Sunburn
telling
festival.
about me this on
Last
the
time.
podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. But just
Sun.
yeah, Sunburn Festival 2000. Bro, from
Shit,
look at that festival, bro. Now you tell me. We had Snake. We had you name
Goa.
the artist. Yeah,
Fuck.
you look at that Ferris wheel they made, the custom Ferris wheel.
Yeah, just checking it on YouTube.
It's yeah, it's one of the top 10
Goa,
festivals to
India.
bro. Watch the okay Snake's stream is there.
Holy
2019.
shit.
Bro, Chainsmokers, Martin Garrix, name it. Oh, crazy. Just watch any of the after movies. Yeah,
Fucking hell. That's crazy.
yeah. Now you know what? You want to know what's crazier?
What?
Type in Hilltop after movie.
Hill.
Hilltop
Oh, I'm
Festival.
on Hilltop.
Hilltop Festival after movie.
After. I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube, exactly.
Hilltop Festival 2020 after movie. Or is it
Any any
2019?
any of the after movies, check it out.
India. Ooh. See, I don't know. Like, you got poverty in India, but yet you got all these, like, festivals and shit. Are they
Exactly, bro.
expensive to
Expensive,
go?
bro. It's fucking expensive.
Fuck.
It's freaking expensive going for the fest, going for Sunburn, going for Hilltop. Spending
How
that one
much?
week in Goa is madness. But just bro, look at the crowd. It's insane. Now uh, Hilltop is a place in Goa. Okay, it's literally on the
Yeah.
hilltop. They have the biggest psychedelic festival and they brought on the biggest of the biggest, even better than Sunburn. They have a Friday night market, bro. And trust me,
Yeah.
the Friday night market makes all the clubs around Goa empty. Because the market goes on till 5 a.m. in the morning with bands and DJs and stuff like that. And it's insane. Yeah, bro.
I remember you
Yeah,
telling me this.
yeah. And there's food from all around the world. There's cuisine from all around the world. There's relics, there's art, there's meditation, yoga, there's food. It's insane. It's an amazing festival. I mean, it's a night market. It's you can check Hilltop night market. You'll be like, are you kidding me? This is why people don't go clubbing on a Friday night in Goa. Everyone
They're
is at the
rather.
market.
Man, this looks so good.
Yeah, bro. And Hilltop has become Hilltop Records now. Every psychedelic person around the world knows Hilltop
Shit.
because look at the amount of money they spend for the production. Look at Salman's production. Look at Hilltop's production.
So is this music festival still going?
Yeah, bro.
Even
Of
during
course.
COVID or not?
No,
Or
no,
did
no,
they?
no, 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 no. During COVID, it didn't happen. They had online. Hilltop happened. I was there for the 2020. I didn't go for the 2020, but I was there in Jan and Feb. I came back before the 2 months ago was a little too much.
Yeah.
So, but I really don't go for Sunburn. I don't go to a time where it's crowded. Look at the amount of people, bro. Can you can
God.
you can you leave that festival on time? Hell no. There's bikes, there's cars, there's freaking helicopters, there's everything, and to get out of that festival, you have to like skip half an hour of your favorite act closing if you want to make it out on time, or you're just going to be stuck there for like 2.5, 3 hours in a line of maybe 200 to 300,000 people getting out of the festival. That's how
Man.
much
And
people it pulls.
so does this go for like 24 hours?
It goes on for three
This
days, 5 days.
5 days straight, this festival.
No. It doesn't go
Ah,
on for 5 days straight.
ah,
Hilltop, Hilltop goes on. No, Hilltop is the longest that to go on. It starts the Hilltop Festival goes on for I think 3 days, and the
yeah.
New Year party, which is the biggest party, which starts on 31st and ends on 3rd,
Shit.
non-stop. But you got to see, bro, these guys are mega powerful in Goa. Okay, the people who
Mm,
run these festivals, they own they own resorts, they own like like really famous brands in terms of hospitality, in terms of lodging, and his father is from the police.
fucking hell,
So you
man.
see, this is what I'm saying. The government is very supportive of global music. They love music in Goa.
Goa, India. I'm just looking it up. It looks like it's a beach resort. Like,
Yeah, it's only beaches, bro. It's only beaches. It's a port, right?
man, it looks like it's a beautiful island on here.
Bro, there are
God.
places in Goa which they say this is there's a place called Kabadorama.
Yeah,
They call it the South Africa of India because it looks like freaking South Africa.
shit.
It's a fort. It's a very old fort but the curve of the cliff overlooking the blue sea, the blue waters, and there's an old fort. You believe Lord Ram was that was one of the places where he rested. It's called
Yeah,
Kabadram. It's about 2 hours from Goa. No, it's about 4 hours from Goa. But wow, it's beautiful, bro. Like
man.
Goa is
But,
all about beauty. Like literally, I say beauty, beauty all around because the places are beautiful, the people are beautiful.
but see, all you ever hear about India is poverty, but they don't talk about this Goa. Like,
Bro,
the
that's why I'm
nice.
telling you about it now. I told you there is the poverty part, but when there is a lot of money
Yeah,
as well
fuck,
in the
man.
country.
These look so good, man.
Yeah, bro. And there are other festivals as well. This is not the only two festivals, bro. There's another festival called Supersonic.
Yeah,
Supersonic brought down Black Tiger, man.
yeah.
The rapper Tiger. Damn.
Mhm.
And of course, Black Coffee and big art. And each one is bringing down the biggest of the biggest acts in their own space.
Holy shit! Look at this.
What are you
God,
watching?
I'm just seeing supersonic images.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
God.
And if it wasn't for Supersonic, there's
Yeah,
another festival called Cranked.
yeah. Crank.
And then this. Oh man, I'm forgetting the names of festivals. There's so many.
You been to many, have you?
All played for all.
Wow. I've never been to a music festival.
So,
Um,
so I played for Sunburn, played for Supersonic, played for Crank, played for all the festivals, and done. I don't want to be the same artist every year.
yeah.
It. I made a checklist, to-do list. Okay, I have to play for the festival. Okay, I'm done. Now what? I'm gonna do the same thing every year.
So
I'm
you
gonna
get
be
fed
there.
up.
Yeah, I get
You
fed up
get
of
fed.
this.
Are
Yeah,
you
too
serious? You
fast,
get
bro.
fed up of playing at festivals?
No, now you see, my roles changed, no, from being at the festival to being part of the festival. You see?
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm always backstage. I'm there, artist management, connecting, having the the good life of the industry. So it for me it's different right now. I now my artists are playing. I'm pushing them. It's a lot more respect because when they're like, bro, why aren't you playing? I'm like, bro, my artists are playing at the end of the day.
Hmm.
From my agency, my company, my my boys.
Mm.
What's there not to feel proud of? Who does better? We as a whole succeed. So yeah. But I do. You
Shit.
know why? And you know why I don't do gigs with all these festivals anymore?
Why's that?
One major reason: contracts.
Yeah,
Something,
that's a
something that something that we
nightmare.
should talk about, bro. It's really important because when I played for Sunburn, I mean, for 5 days, or not just for 5 days, I couldn't play anywhere around Goa if I gave my ass to Sunburn or
Mm.
Supersonic or Crank or any of the festivals. And this is one of the reasons why I dropped out. from all the other festivals. This is, to be honest, this is the truth. I didn't want to be tied down by anybody. I'm like, hell no, bro. There was a point where Crank, uh, there was a situation between Crank and Sunburn. Sunburn kept fucking around with us and giving, and it was already the 26th, and Sunburn was starting on the 28th, 29th, and 30th. We are
Mm.
still not been given our dates yet. Dates are set timing and dates yet. Well, on the
Mm.
other hand, I'm the manager. Crank is ready, like, bro, we're ready to go with the lineup right now. The hoardings are going up in the next 1 hour. Let me know. There's 20 hoardings going on at the airport. There were hoardings. And I'm like, bro, Sunburn's not getting back to me. I'm calling them, calling them, calling them. I said, okay, I dropped a message. I said, bro, I'm sorry, I am going with Crank.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as Crank put up the hoardings with our names out, Sunburn called and said, bro, you get your names out that hoarding. You
Mm-hmm.
confirm for Sunburn. We're like, fuck you, dude. This is dirty. This is dirty. You can't be making us wait last minute. Now the hoarding's gone up. You immediately got in touch with me. I'm sorry. So so a lot of festivals I backed out of completely. Said, you know what? Let's just do our own thing, bro. So I end up doing a
Yeah.
lot more
Fuck.
gigs. When I say lot more, I'm talking about 10 to 12 gigs more than any guy who plays for Sunburn.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you're
And,
working harder than someone else?
bro, what is that 1 hour, 90 minute slot of a yearly slot of being loyal to them 5 days and saying I can play in clubs, but I can't play anywhere else around I can't play in any other festival around unless you're playing for
Yeah.
Sunburn. Okay, fair enough. You pay me that amount, I won't play till next year. But if you're going to be going like the money is not going to be good, the contract's going to be so tight, hell no, bro.
Well,
So
what's tight about a contract in this situation?
So now you see, there's so many festivals happening in Sunburn, right? And in Goa at that point in time, right? So many. They're competing with festival after festival.
Mm.
I mean, they're all in tandem. They're all planned. Who goes when? Each one's getting the equal importance and stuff like that. But at the same time, look at the amount of each one wants to get the bigger artist, right?
Mm.
So naturally, they're like, I'm getting you for the biggest festival on earth, but this is it. You only play for us.
So they want to own you.
They want to do that. It works for the bigger artists because they get paid. They get paid that much as well, right? Okay, we're not Guetta, we're not freaking Carl Cox, or whoever any of the big names, or Snake for that matter, who they brought down. You know,
Yeah.
for them to get the contract, lad, because they charge anyway that much.
Fuck.
Whether it's Sunburn or whether it's any other festival in his own country for that matter, he's going to charge the same amount. His management is not going to budge from the fee. So
Mm.
for them, it makes sense. But for us, who have opportunities all around the festival, who we are Goa, we are Bangalore, we are Bombay, we are from the city, we belong to this place.
Mm.
There's so much more work around happening around us, just and fantastic gigs. I'm talking about full fee paid fantastic gigs. I'm playing 10 more gigs than the Sunburn guys.
Shit.
It's but of course he's getting paid for a whole year in one shot, but it's all right, you know.
Mm.
I still have the local market in our hands. That's not going to stop. I'm not going to rely on Sunburn, even though it's a brand, and miss out on the other opportunities just because I have to be loyal to Sunburn or Supersonic. And that's the problem why most of the artists, including my partners who run the studio, we all pulled out of all the festivals. A whole bunch of us pulled out of festivals, and we're like, you know what? We're doing it ourselves. We're gonna open we did a festival. We opened a festival to everybody.
So how do you feel about opening a festival rather than being the main event? Do you like opening, or you want to be the last one on stage?
You know what? I would love to open the festival,
Yeah.
and I would love to be the act before the headliner
Why is that? Explain a bit about that.
because it's the most crucial set build up respect to the main artist, right? And not many people
Wow.
don't do that. When they get that slot, they slam. They go
Shit.
all out. They go guns blazing. They don't care who's coming next,
Yeah.
who's played before you. You're like, man, the stage is full. I'm gonna bang it. It doesn't matter what time. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. People are looking at this where it's a sangria vibe, and you're banging them and giving them acid tunes. No. So it's a lot of people mess up that last set before giving it to the main act.
Mm,
Because that person always tries to outshine the main act. They
hmm.
don't know that they have to give it they got to leave the console comfortable where this guy comes in and does his thing from his first track. People know that he's the headliner till the end, right?
Sure.
That's how that's how we go about it every gig, bro. The opening and the second last set is the most crucial because now if you're the main act and I'm playing before you and I'm playing banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger, and you'll be like, dude, this guy, is he going to leave anything for me to play?
True.
You know? Then
Yeah.
what's the point of a main act? We've had idiots play the same track of the artist who headlines the night and make a fool of themselves.
Yeah.
You know? So there's a lot of respect that you've got to give that art to the main headline act. And
Mm.
that is missing from a lot of places I see.
Well,
So this is what
don't you have your set list at the same time?
yeah, I do, but I never go with one set list. I go with three. I always go with three.
Yeah, you're changing them up.
Not changing them up because again, like I said, uh, now if the lineup is done by us, we know the music's going to be perfect from one leading to another. But if it's a
Mm.
festival, I got to study. I got to see who's playing before me. I got to see who's
Hmm.
playing after me. How many dicks are the festival? How many chicks are the festival?
Hmm.
All sorts of things, and and the time, of course, is the most crucial. I have to adhere to the time.
Hmm.
I can't be giving them breakfast for dinner. So,
What
uh,
What do you
so
do for your down? What do you do for your downtime before the festival?
oh, I'm shooting my pants, bro.
So you don't do any meditation,
I do.
or
It doesn't seem to help at that point of time,
you get anxious?
bro.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, but so I'm really quiet. I'm in my hotel room. I pray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, man, I don't think I remember God the entire weekend before Friday night gig. I'm like, my fathers are coming out one after
Well,
another. Anyway, no, but so yeah, but no, because I'll tell you once there was a festival I was playing for,
yeah.
and I felt that the programming was wrong. The guy who played
Sure.
before me should have ended the festival. All right.
Mm.
But since I was part of the festival, I was curating it, and I was like major involved in the festival and stuff like that. And since I was a local guy as well, they always want to give the local guys, the local heroes a better platform, right?
Hmm.
And I mean, okay, I'm like, okay, fine. I found it a little strange because there was me and there was another guy closing the festival, all right?
Hmm.
And like I said, I always prefer this slot. But this guy, man, he owns a label called Crunk. Uh, he has this his artist name is Rafiki now. It was
Hmm.
bro, what a set he played. I swear to
Sure.
God, like it made me want to go home. It made me say like,
Fuck.
shit, I can't compete with this guy. This
Hmm.
guy is slaying it so much. I'm like, dude, why is he playing before me? This guy should be closing the festival, bro. Like, and so is a good friend of mine because, and like, I didn't tell anyone this, but I went behind stage and I'm like, shit, is this gonna be my first fuck up? You know?
Fuck.
Nothing helped. Nothing helped. I smoked a spliff, didn't help. I'm like barely breathing. I'm like, shit, this guy's killing it. What am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do after this?
Mm.
Anyway, but so then I started to study him. I started to, uh, figure out every track I was paying attention to, waiting to see where he would slip up.
Mm.
And the slip happened the last two tracks and his vibe, and he drifted from the vibe and I'm like, oh yes, this is where I fit in right now. Thank you for that, you
Hmm.
know.
Hmm.
So it was like a lot of yeah, man, it was crazy. So every gig before mine, I've always had three sets prepared. I'm always going. I'm always planning my first set and my last track, my first song and my last song, first song, last song. Keep changing because it all depends on what the next track, the last track, the previous track the artist played before me, right?
Mhm.
Because I got to take off from where he left off. Or bring the energy down if he's messed it up, or or take it up if he's keeping it too low. So my first track is the game changer for
Mhm.
everybody, getting them to switch from that sound to my next 90 minutes.
Mhm.
So that's always playing in my head, my first track and my last track. It has to be memorable, you know?
Mhm.
So this is what's going on. So
Sure.
I'm there at the gig 2 hours, 2.5 hours always. I never ever go 10 minutes before my gig. I never do that.
No, you
Uh,
can't. You gotta prepare as well. You gotta warm yourself up. You, you can't turn up late to a gig. You there? Hello? Uh,
yeah, bro.
you
Sorry.
there? Yeah. What happened?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Uh,
My power just came back, so the switch between the generator and yeah, I'm here, bro. Can you hear me?
yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, as I was saying,
No,
you
the
can't.
power came back, so the switch between the generator to the power to
Uh,
the internet loud
uh,
connected.
as I
Sorry.
was saying, you can't be late for your gig. Like you gotta prepare for your gig.
No, no, being yeah, you know what we're so strict when it comes to all this.
Yeah.
Artists who come late, or artists who deliberately come late. We know who the ones who say like, "Arey bro, come on, man, it's too early a slot for me. Why don't you give me a little? Why don't you give me this slot?" Like, no, this is the time. This is the time. And we know some of them, and those are the ones who tend to come like 20 minutes late, saying, "Bro, I'm late. Can you push my set to another? Can you push my set to this time because they already wanted that time
Yeah.
anyway." We drop them from the set.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Time wasters, man.
We drop them. We drop them. The person playing before you gets an extended set,
Yeah.
and you show up on time the next time if there's a next time.
Yeah. I
You
hate
know?
that in the music industry where people are late. Gives me the
Yeah.
shits.
So
You know.
I'm always 2 hours early. I'm always giving
Mhm.
the first DJ that comfort of or the arts. There's someone there for his set. Meet the promoters, the club guys, have a word with him.
Mhm.
I always love that part where they offer me a drink. Hey, come on, have a drink with us, bro. And I'm like, I don't drink. Okay, what can I get you? I'm like, okay, give me a juice. Couple of Red Bulls. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, break the ice, have a connection. After the gig, get my get my payment, stay there for an hour. Don't just leave the gig. Just I've got my money, so bye bye. You know,
Mhm.
and then because I'm always cracking deals for the next gig. At that
Yeah.
gig.
That's
You
what you
know,
want.
yeah. So it's always 24/7 hustle. It's just then your work never ends. Only when you're sleeping, I think.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So
You're always working because you're an entrepreneur. You want that big paycheck.
yeah, not just for myself, for people around me as well. Giving them hope that this is
Yeah.
right for them.
Well, that's the thing. So you're always busy. As far as it sounds of it, you're always working to get that next deal.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll tell you what happened. In October, I fractured my shoulder,
Yeah.
and October was when the scene got back up, and all my artists, all my friends, all around the country were doing gigs like gig holes, you know,
Hmm.
because the scene had just come back, and everybody wanted to make, or everybody's, wants to get their business up and running. So clubs are doing fantastic.
Hmm.
I didn't do gigs till my first gig was on the 1st of Jan, which was a
Sure.
New Year gig in Goa. I
Hmm.
on the 30th uh, of November, sorry, 30th of
Hmm.
December, I took my sling off, and I was in pain. But my first gig was in Goa on the 1st of Jan, and that was it. There was just this one gig, and the second gig was a label showcase,
Hmm.
which we were doing in a club, and the entire lineup was done by us, and so there was just one was planning, and one was a paid gig.
Hmm.
But then I had already planned to go there for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
and my stay was I paid for everything. I said I'm going for a holiday, so I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna spend because I didn't do gigs. I couldn't get out. This is freedom for me, you know. My hand getting better. And from Jan to Feb end,
Mm-hmm.
I did 17 gigs.
Shit. So you were busy.
I was busy every day. I woke up at 8 in the morning, 8
Mm-hmm.
a.m. I was cracking deals, going for meetings. I went for meetings every day till I hustled till I got that next gig. Cracked deals, did exchange offers. Chris Gale, the cricketer,
Yeah.
he opened a club in Goa. Imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously my next target was like, damn, I gotta play at Chris Gale's club. How do I play there?
Mm-hmm.
I went to Goa, found out, and when the guys who are running Chris Gale clubs are the people who I know, you know. So I cracked a deal with them. I said, yo, you got to hook me up with a gig. You know, I'm going to hook you up with one of our gigs. And everybody wants to play for us. Everybody, when I say everybody in the country, they all want to play for us because
Mm-hmm.
of the way we handle our gigs are spot on. Everything is handled well. You know, the whole 9 yards are taken care of. So
Mm-hmm.
when I gave them that switch deal, I said, bro, uh, I'm gonna sort you out. I told this chick, she handles the club and she plays as well. Very good techno DJs, got releases as well. I said, yeah, I'm gonna hook you up in Bangalore for the same amount you offer me.
Mm-hmm.
So think twice before you offer whatever offer you offer me.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you offer me, I'm going to give you the same offer for my club. Deal.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously they want to get paid well, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they pay me well. Now, so what we did, so now I did this deal with two different clubs, and we bought both those DJs on the same night and repaid them back uh, in one gig with their full fee.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have to do two separate gigs.
Wow.
We brought both of them down from both the clubs who sorts us out with regularly with gigs with them, and we put both of them on the lineup, and they were both
Mm-hmm.
super happy because they're all friends, it's all family, it's all community, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how we go about our thing, man. You help us, we help you.
Yeah, well, that's it. You know, you got to give to receive.
Yeah. So many of my friends have told me, bro, this is too much you paid me.
Mm.
Do you want some out of it?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. I've not made a single illegal rupee. I've always made my friends feel shitty that I've paid them more
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not taking a cut out of it. Well, everyone else around the country does that, right? They do
Mm-hmm.
it. So this is why we're changing the business. We don't want that to happen. We don't want the middleman to make money off your art, you know, or misuse you. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why we treat our artists with, we put them on a pedestal, you know. Even though we own the company, we still make them
Mm-hmm.
feel that they're king. So yeah.
Wow.
So,
What are you what are you doing today?
bro, I'm just everyone's in the hospital. Uh, I'm just here for moral support at home. I don't want to be
Yeah.
in the studio, you know, but because it's my brother's wife's sister, you know, at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
and my mom and my brother's mother-in-law, they grew up together, you know, so it's family. Like
Yeah.
we know that. So yeah, there everybody's in a funk right now. So I just want to be there. I'm trying to take. That's why I'm spending time over here with you, right? You know, because
Yeah,
we
you're on my podcast too, which is awesome.
yeah. So I just thought, you know, I can come here rather than sitting and worrying about. There's no use worrying.
Hmm.
Everyone is kind of coming to reality that it could be today, it could be tomorrow, the day after, or whenever. Because even the doctor's saying it's a miracle. So, but then I saw you online. I said, man, we had a fantastic conversation last time. It was awesome. We
Yeah.
hijacked your room. I'm hijacking it again. You know,
That was an awesome
so
episode. That went for 4 hours. That podcast.
yeah, I had to leave, bros. A little early. Sorry. So, okay. But you know,
That was awesome.
so today I just kept myself free. I said, let me go on to um, greenhouse or green room and express myself.
Hmm.
You came by. You asked me a lot of questions. So it was good. It kept my mind off a lot of things. You know. So. It's awesome. And yeah, I'm being featured on your podcast. So yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome having you. Have you
yeah,
got?
man.
Can you invite some of your followers who want to come on? Get more people in the room.
You know what? I tried a room. I tried a room every single day,
Yeah,
and I've not got a single person in my room.
I had that last night. It was 2 hours. No one showed up. But yeah, thanks for
Exactly.
coming by.
Yeah, that's why when I see a room with one or two people, I know we're gonna talk in that room.
Yeah.
I mean, there's music happening. There's a friend of mine. Uh, he has these rooms where he features only artists on Spotify.
Yeah.
You know what, Steven? I think you should come into that room, bro. Um,
Spotify. Yeah.
wait,
I've submitted some tracks to some of
no, no,
those
no,
rooms.
no. I'm gonna send you a link. Wait, where is
Yeah.
that link? Hold on a sec. Ah, someone from Houston got in touch with me. There's a producer. He works with some Grammy Award uh, producers and stuff like that. He runs
Yeah.
this company called Urban Circus. He got in touch with me and said, he hit me up on Instagram, saying, "Hey, bro, I saw you in Indie Artist Connect and love your work." And I was talking in one of the rooms on Clubhouse, and then he
Hmm.
hit me up. He said, "I've heard." He's done a lot of research on Bangalore and Goa, and he asked me about the music scene. And then he
Mm.
gave me a call at 5:20 a.m. this time, and we spoke for about 2 hours. And he hit me up with a
Jesus
message today.
Christ.
Yeah, he hit me
Five
up with
in
a
the
message.
morning.
Yeah, and then uh, 4 4:20 exact time. There's this artist on Spotify. He goes by the name Jenister. He's a reggae artist. His track just hit number one in South Africa and number one in Kenya. Man, it's a
Hmm.
beautiful track. So um, there's this room on Spotify that they feature only Spotify artists.
Hmm.
So one second, wait. I sent it to my friend, the guy from Houston. So he's like, yeah. Um, okay, you know what? The next time he starts a different room with a different playlist every day
Hmm.
by the day, and this guy Mazen. Mazen also works. He's quite a big guy. You check him out on Instagram. He's 60,000 followers. Worked with all the biggies in the industry. So
Mm.
he features artists who are on Spotify only.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of connecting, a lot of collaborating, lot of love, lot of respect in that room. So I was
Hmm.
there, and then in the chat section, I just happened to write said it does have to be your own track, or it could be one of my artists who I manage. So
Hmm.
I featured my artist track, and then we've been connecting every single day, like every single day,
Hmm.
you know. So this guy called me at 4:20 in the morning. This reggae artist whose track's number one, and he's saying, "Bro, man, I would love to do a collab with you guys."
Hmm.
He's saying, I fuck with the whole Indian vibe, and it's totally up my alley because we also made Nigerian. We also, like I said, we also making Afro music, right? So he was like super impressed, and then they want to do a collab.
Hmm. Sure.
So I'm gonna send you that link to that room, and because um yeah, man, you should just feature your tracks on it, and they'll play it out. They'll connect with you. They'll ask you the story behind it, and
Is it
there's a lot.
free?
Yeah, it's free. It's free. It's
Oh,
absolutely
good.
free. Yeah, bro.
Because
And the
I don't want. I've been in situations where I've had to pay just to get my stuff played, and I don't want that. Yeah, send me
okay,
that
so
link.
yeah, he invited me 6 hours ago.
Yeah, just put it in the chat.
How do I go to that room? Okay, wait. Let me share this with you. Share this profile with you.
Mhm.
Oh, I can't share that. How do I share? Okay. We connected on Instagram, didn't we?
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah.
Send me a message on Instagram.
Yeah. What's your Instagram ID?
Hang on. I think you followed me already.
Yeah, I did, but. is it by your name or
Shiels Productions.
yeah, Shields Production with the gray image? Yeah. All
Yeah,
right, I'm gonna send you a hi. Yeah. So
yeah. I just got your message. You're saying hi.
yeah. So yeah, next time he's online, I'm gonna send you share the room, and you should come up. It's really nice. I love
Yeah,
that room. There's such nice people in there.
yeah, definitely.
Really big, down to earth, humble people. You know, doing extremely good music. You know.
Yeah,
So I brought my artists up in there. They spoke to him. They're like, man, like respect because he shot the video in New York, right, in the Wu-Tang
sure.
district. Like, yeah, man, this guy spent like my boys spend a lot. They spend a lot of money for their work. You know. He went to New York. Just
Yeah,
came back a couple of months ago. Shot 30 videos over there. 30-track album.
sure. That's a lot, dude.
Yeah, and each video has about 400,000 views.
Yeah,
You know, it's catching up, and just being in that room, I collaborated with so many artists and who want to collaborate us. You know, it's
yeah.
awesome. So I think you should be there, and they play all sorts of music. It's beyond. It's not genre biased. It's different. It's languages. It's classical. It's jazz. It's instrumental. It's hip hop, R&B, Afro,
Mm.
indie, all sorts of stuff. You know. So, but it's a good way to get featured to get people to hear your track.
Oh
You know,
yeah, that's
yeah,
what you
because
want.
that playlist gets saved. Like if you open the playlist today,
Yeah,
like this playlist will be particular for today. He'll put the link in the chat. You go there and you can add your track, you know, onto that playlist.
yeah. Just send me the link on
Yeah, I'll
Instagram.
send
I'll
you.
check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Once you start the room, I'll 100% send it to you. So that
Yeah,
way, so the reason for doing this, and in fact, Claire, who does it, she's in Australia,
yeah,
and Mazen is in Jersey. So she and Mazen, they run the room, you know, simultaneously from Australia, keeping the room open because they want Spotify to understand the algorithm that they're using. You know, they're promoting only artists on Spotify, so
yeah.
to get recognized a little bit more. So it's really nice what they're doing. So even though there's about 10 people, they're all artists, they're all connecting, all vibing. It's a good time, bro. And you know, I look forward to that room because of just the connection that we made through this app, you know, and you
Mm.
begin to like these people, you know, or you just begin to love them for the people they are because they're so real and true to their art and music and
And then you get some people who troll and talk
ah
shit.
we we never had any trolls, bro, in this. Not one troll.
I have. Oh, they pissed me off, man.
In Clubhouse, I did.
Did you? How'd you deal
Yeah.
with them?
Nothing. We had a couple of them come and abuse us and just
Uh,
disappear. And then you block
yeah.
them.
Well, that's it.
That's it. And they come
You
back with
know,
another account and then do that shit again.
they're not worth your time,
No, bro.
and they do it on YouTube as well. They'll
Yeah?
troll on YouTube.
Oh, bro. It's hilarious. Oh,
You know,
hmm. Sorry?
yeah. The bigger you grow, the more these trolls come after you.
That's why we'll never be big. Yeah, when people ask me how, okay, in interviews, so studio and blah blah blah, blah and this is, I'm like, no, we've done jack shit. We've done nothing.
Mm,
We haven't even started yet, you know. So what are you talking about?
yeah.
So
Shit.
yeah, the moment you say you've made it, that's when you're going to end. I feel because those are the ones who say like, yeah, I've made it, I've done it. All right, okay, great,
Well,
good.
you never stop learning. That's the
Exactly
thing.
right. You should never stop learning. So we've only just begun, if you ask me.
Yeah. Now, I saw your Instagram. You got a lot of followers, dude. Fuck.
No,
I don't. How'd you get all those followers?
I don't know. Genuine followers, all of them are, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
my Facebook's been maxed out for the last 3 years. Five.
Yeah.
I can't add any more people. 5,000 is the max. They don't want you to have
Shit.
more than 5,000 people as
Are you
friends.
serious?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I have about 2,000 pending friend requests. What do I do
God.
with them? I- It's so hard to direct them from, I wish Instagram had a way of linking your Facebook, or just increasing that 5,000 number, bro, because there's so many people who add me on a daily basis, and I have to go back and see now if it's someone relevant, or if it's a new promoter, or it's a new agent, new international artist agency, whoever wants to. I got to go check who I need to delete just to add someone else.
That's weird. Like, don't
It's
you have a
weird.
face? Don't you have a Facebook page that you can send them to?
Yeah, I do have a Facebook page, but then again, bro, how people are going to get bored. Like your follower, like your fan, or whoever the follower, they're going to say like, man, he has Facebook, he has Instagram, he has a Facebook page, he has the works. I want to go to one place where I can see everything. Your like a link tree, or so I decided to keep my Instagram open, but my comments off. Like all my posts, my comments are off, so I don't get trolled.
Yeah. You
So
can
if
do
anything,
that on web. You could do that on Web Talk. Turn your comments off too.
so you can turn comments off, but so the best way to go about it is to, like everyone says, bro, I'm like, dude, if you're an artist, you got to keep your Instagram open. Or we get trolled. Or we get a shit message. I'm like, you're a chick. You're gonna get people look at you whether you wear a burqa, right? You got to face it.
Yeah.
So this is what
Yeah.
I've done. I've kept my Instagram open for everyone to come and see, but no one can comment on any of my pictures. They have to
Yeah.
send me a DM. All they can do is press a like if they like it, or just move on.
You know,
You
you
know?
know what I can't stand on Instagram. I get these people sending me DMs that they're promoters, in marketers and shit. I just don't.
You
I
can't help
delete
it,
it.
bro. Yeah, you
I
can't help
fucking
it,
hate
because
it. They say that, oh yeah, we can get you like certain amount of followers, but they want you to pay for
but
shout
bro,
outs and
you
shit.
see, I don't get messages there. When I get messages there, it comes to my message request.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so then it's sorted, right? You just once in a message request, you just go check it. Okay, done, tucked. Not important, not important.
It's like your spam folder.
Yeah, exactly, a spam folder. So yeah, keep your Instagram open, and if you don't want those to comment on sensitive data, make sure your posts are descriptive, and just keep
Yeah.
the comment section off.
Oh, okay, so you're turning comments off because I
I'm
thought
turning comments off.
Instagram likes it when people are commenting.
Forget it,
Is that
bro. I don't care.
okay? I'll turn them off.
It, no, I mean, let's see. I mean, if you want it, it's fine. Depends on what you want. No, I'll get. See, bro, I put up a picture of my sister and I in Goa. Okay, my
Yeah.
younger sister. She's 22 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, big freaking mistake of putting a picture or a story of her in a bikini and me on
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah.
I got like cute couple. Stay blessed.
Ah, that's fucked.
Motherfucker, she's my sister.
I know,
you
that's
know,
just fucking
you know,
stupid.
stupid. So I'm like, and there's so many people who are on it who don't know, right? So yeah, so I asked
So
for it. So anyway,
on
um,
Instagram, how do you turn your comments off if you don't want?
so yeah, so after you put your post,
Yeah.
you go to edit post and put turn commenting off.
Ah, okay.
So you have to do it within a second, so or a couple of
Yeah.
seconds because normal. So yeah, as soon as the post goes up, edit, turn commenting off, and safe. Now, if anyone wants to send you anything regarding that, they'll DM you. You have a choice of whether it goes to a spam folder or it comes to people who you know. So
Yeah.
that's the trick I use. So.
Shit. If
Because
it's going to if it's
yeah,
going to spam, it's spam anyway. I think, but
no, but
you
then
know
see a lot of people who want to message you, it could be a relevant message. Like, see, I got a
that
message
is
in
true.
my spam folder. This chick in distress. She sent me a long ass message, and she like,
Fuck.
yeah, she just moved there from the US, and she's like, I want to make music, and this is what someone's told me. This is what it is. This is what it is. I'm blah 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 blah. I'm like, wait, hold on. This is my number. This is my school address. This is what we do. Feel free to hit me up. She
Yeah.
called me. We got an hour. We spoke for like an hour, and she was like, she was really happy. She's like, Leon, no one does this. No, I randomly hit you up based on. I said, how did you find me on Facebook, on Instagram? I asked straight. So like I was searching for music schools, and one thing led to another, and I found you on Instagram. And you
Yeah.
know what? She's enrolled in the course.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, wow. So whoever comes to us, whoever has a question, we'll never send them back unanswered. You know, if I don't know it, I'll say I don't know. I'm ignorant to it. But if it's something that can help them out, for sure, whoever it is. Now see
Well,
that our conversation turned into potential business, us making money.
here's the thing with business. Do you send email newsletters?
Yes, sir.
How
MailChimp, everything.
often?
Every weekly
I do,
newsletters.
I do my monthly.
No, because see, we have classes running throughout the week, right? Weekly
Oh,
batches, and we have weekend batches. The weekday batches are Wednesday and Tuesday and Wednesday,
yeah.
and the weekend classes are Saturday and Sunday. Like,
Oh, okay. So
like
you're
I work,
different.
yeah,
You're
and
yeah,
I take an off on Monday because there's a lot of people who want to who can't are not free on the weekdays or working are free on the weekend and want to learn music. Now, what
yeah,
do we do to them? So we sacrifice our weekends for for this. So we work
yeah.
on Saturdays and Sundays, and Mondays we're off where everybody's working, we're chilling.
Sure.
But
See,
when
with
everyone's chilling, we're working.
email newsletters, I can't stand it where you get companies sending them like 3 times a week. Gets
Okay, but
annoying.
yeah, so we have to, right? So we send out emailers in terms of master classes happening on the weekend, free workshops that are there, new plugins
Yeah.
that have come in on the Discord group. So we have so much of information going on. We have to send out
Oh, okay.
weekly reminders of their schedule for the next class. Everything is automated, bro. Everything is automated. It all was auto generated.
Are you using MailChimp?
We're using Mailchimp. We're using Zoho as a for everything else. We're using Click for our communication.
Yeah.
We're using Notion for all our. We're using what do we use for our web for my wait for my blogs? What do I use in the blogs? Yeah, we have a blog section. You can go check it out. It's on the website. I wrote one or two blogs.
Sure.
Nothing, just information. The top 10 defining hip hop artists of all time I did, along with the relevant link. Controversial because I wanted people to be involved in it.
Yeah, it's got to be engaging when you send out an email newsletter.
Yeah.
It's got to have
So,
value, I think.
bro, I'm telling you, the people who join the institute are literally spoon fed from a from a silver platter. They have everything given to them, like everything.
Yeah.
All they need to do is just come in there and want to learn.
Yeah.
Because if I had to put it in your terms, for a dollar that you're spending, you're literally getting $50 worth in return.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's how it is. We do, in fact, a month ago, I had this meeting and I said, bro, I think we're giving out a little too much.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we need to choke the supply for some time. If there's a demand, then give it out. Because I think
Uh-huh.
maybe because we're giving out a little too much and that's why people are taking advantage that, it's all available. I can go back
Yeah.
anytime. Because I had classes every week, the entire stretch of the pandemic on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
But out of those 16 students, excuse me, only three or two would show up. Otherwise, there was just one guy who would show up every weekend.
Hmm.
And I had the class for him, whether it was just one guy or for the whole batch.
Hmm.
You know. Now these classes were optional. They weren't part of the course, but we ran the classes every week for them
Hmm.
from our end, in case they wanted to come and show up. Now, just because it was optional for them, it wasn't optional for us, right? We still had to log in. We still had to be ready on Zoom for our students to come in, you
Hmm.
know. And this is how what the turnout was. So I told my partner, I said, bro, maybe we are giving them too much. I think maybe they don't need or deserve so much right now. If they want, all they need to do is ask, and we'll provide them with whatever they want. But by throwing so much at them, I think it's overwhelming. I think it's now got into their head that it's super easy. They can do it at the press of a button, and they don't really value what the information or the freebies or what they were giving out. So that was just my suggestion, and then a lot of people agreed to it also. I think But then again, I thought about it at the same time. But then, what sets us apart from other schools? If I'm going to be doing that, uh, then the other people are doing the same thing. Charging for
Mm,
every little thing. We're going to give it out there, and it's up to you whether what you grasp from us, whether you
mhm,
want to, you want to learn for that $1, or you want to, take information for a lifetime.
mhm.
So that we leave it up to the individual. So we went back to our, giving them everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got to give in order to receive.
Yeah, but these guys don't take. Mhm.
Yeah. You can't.
You
There's
know.
nothing you can do if they don't want to take the
So,
information you're giving them.
exactly. So this is why I predict that two in every batch or one in every batch is successful.
Yeah.
Sometimes none in each batch. Some of them come just for various reasons, right?
Mm.
So yeah,
So.
the interest rate is more, the
Mm.
productive level is less. For some
Mhm.
strange reason, the people there's very few, a handful of them who are coming in from every batch who is actually doing something
Wow.
strange, yeah. And our Ableton classes are booked till October. Imagine so many
God.
people enrolling for the course, but not everyone doing what an artist is supposed to do. Like we all continuously, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
They have the platform. They want to learn Ableton, it's there. They want to learn DJing, is there. You want to learn FL, it's there. You want to learn modular synthesis, is there. What do you want to learn? Everything.
Mhm.
It's all there in each room.
Mhm.
But question is, do you want it? How much do you want it? How much do you want to take from here? It's a hub for information and learning.
Mhm.
If you wanna grasp minimum information, in the long run you're gonna be like stuck somewhere down the line.
Mhm.
Because you know and I know that once you become an artist, you must start to make music, and especially you have music out on Spotify.
Mm.
Shit's not easy, bro.
Oh no, it's not. Especially when you're
It's
starting
yeah,
out, getting the
yeah,
audience is
yeah.
hard.
It's really hard. Just to making a 16 bar melody is hard. It's not
Oh
hard. You
yeah.
know how to do it. But to get those creative juices going, to put that in a pattern, write that
Well,
story.
when you start
Yeah,
off streaming, I've only got 14 monthly listeners, and I want to, start building that up. That's tough.
yeah, man, it's tough. I mean, we just need to learn to. We just need to market ourselves a little better. We need to push ourselves a little better.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you need to cross promote your podcast like extensively. Like, at least 3 to 4 days before you have your podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. How can I do that? You know.
So, bro, if I can just make a suggestion over here, I mean, I was telling my
Yeah.
students on Sunday, in fact, to find out, um, actually how many posts a day is key, basically. Consistent is key, number one, you know.
Yeah.
And there's a type of people who are interested in your post, and there's another type of people who will get saturated by your post, depending on how many you post a day, right? There's always
That is
that,
true.
how
Yeah.
many are posted a day. So you need to watch your followers and see what your circle is all about.
Yep.
Like your immediate circle, do they have the same connect, the same interest? So what I would suggest, like what I do, not what I'm not doing it. I've been preaching it, but not practicing it, but with my team is doing it in terms of, if you see the Beatworks page, the studio page, they're doing it. They're actually following that. Which basically what you need to do is create a pattern of behavior in your followers, which is predictable, and they know what to expect, and easy to understand. If you know what I'm trying to say, it's like, say, okay, now Steven is a music producer. He makes music. His music's on Spotify. He also does blah 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 x many things a day. So
Yeah.
Monday, talk about. one thing that you do in the many things that you do. Tuesday, talk about something else. Wednesday, have a pattern, you know. So that way you won't run out of things to post. That way you'll always be planning ahead. Rather than waking up and saying, opening Instagram, oh, what do I post today? Shit, I don't have a
What's
plan. I don't know
it?
what to post.
It's not that I
No,
know what to post, but it's then getting the hashtags right and getting
yeah,
people
no,
to.
no, 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 no. I don't doubt that you lack content. I'm not saying you lack content or you don't know what to
Yeah,
post, but even us at some point we're gonna be like, oh shit, we've run out of topics now. What do I post next?
yeah,
You know, so that's when we have a timetable. Now, see, if you see our timetable is such, this is what we do about it. So Monday we have certain trivia. You know, just follow the page. You get a fair idea of what is being posted every day. So
yeah.
this is a pattern. Now on Sunday, when on Sunday on our Instagram post, we have open questions.
Okay.
By Monday, see Monday to Friday, I've given them so much of info about myself. Saturday and Sunday, I keep it open today. I ask my friends, okay, bro, Leon, what do you all think about this new synthesizer? Or what do you think about this new track? Or what do you think? I pose a question to them,
Hmm.
get back answers, get them engaging. So so it's not only about you; it's about others engaging on your post as well, because you want people to engage on your post. And how will they engage in your post if they see a pattern? Okay, they see now. If you see now, this is why you see no posts on my Instagram right now. But if you see my personal Instagram page, what do you think it is? Don't you think
It's
it's like a journal?
it's music.
It's a music journal, right? Now, if
Yeah,
you see the pattern, it's all gig related. Everything is gig
yeah,
related, right?
yeah.
So this is the pattern of my fall of I've created. Now they know when Leon is going to be active on Instagram. They know. Oh, we want to know when Leon's playing. He doesn't post anything else about his gigs. Nothing else on his Instagram goes up. Only his music. Only a journal, a record of every single gig he's played for.
Yeah.
It works for me. So you wanted to know how I got so many followers? Because I, I changed my pattern of posting. You see now every post has a it's like a carousel post. Every post has two pictures. Okay. Now
Yeah.
this made a lot of value when I say my followers just kept going crazy. Like people just randomly started following me. Why? Because they found it. Yeah, because they found it a glossy page. So before I would post only my flyer, only my gig flyer. And at some point, people just got bored of seeing that same flyer over and over again. So after a certain period, I changed my pattern of posting. I always put a picture of mine first from another gig,
Hmm.
but a nice picture, a proper picture of a gig behind the console, something like that, with the flyer. So there's
Hmm.
always two pictures for them to go through, right? And carousel and posts like this have a better reach.
Hmm.
And it works. So you should try that. Try putting a picture of yours and put something else, or with
Yeah.
your track. So these are things that kind of work for us, small things. So posting certain days of the week, because right, they have to understand that you're a product. What we're putting out, we're not putting out ourselves. We don't want them to see us eating a cereal or drinking a smoothie or you know,
Exactly.
yeah. They want they want to see what product you are. So once you establish that, if they, I've established that, okay, this is my profile is going to be. This is what people come to my page. If they don't know me, just by looking at
Hmm.
my profile, they know who I am.
Well, it's
My
all
product,
about being the product
ex-
of the product.
exactly, my product is sold. So
It's
this is
like
this this.
would the CEO of Coca-Cola drink Pepsi?
You never know.
Probably in the background.
Yeah, yeah. For all you know, one product was made and said, hey, we can make two products out of this, one sweeter and one darker.
Mm.
And let's call it two companies and make it sound like competition.
Competition as well. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So this is small things that really helped. And then I saw the change in my followers and like I'm like, okay, they want look. People don't have the time to sit and they want to see something that catches their eye. Quick 3 seconds of information. I That's why you see I don't post out long as posts post that people don't want to read, who will go to sleep halfway, if they're reading my post. No, always keep it simple. That they get the message within 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Because in 30 seconds, your story goes to another story just by swiping left. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you see, we do a lot of comedy content,
Wow.
a lot of comical content, because in times like this, people don't want to see reverbs and Ableton and course fees and discounts and shit. Like they want something to make them smile,
Yeah.
something to make them happy. So we did, and that's exactly what people told us in return. They loved uh, uh, a funny content. Oh yeah, 4 hours ago someone put up, when your friend spends $100,000 in analog gear, but you make a better track on your 200 DAW. Your
Yeah.
future is now old man. He's a young kid. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So there's like tons of stuff like we keep putting up, bro. Like it's hilarious. See, there's one when the demo is shit, but you got to act normal.
Shirt.
The
I like that one.
Yeah. So a little bit we put that we put funny stuff up like in the middle, like
Fuck.
you know. Otherwise, if it's just all about wires, like
Yeah.
it's gonna drive them mad, right? Like
Exactly.
wait, I just want to share something with you.
You know. Well, you want to be posting good content that your followers like, I guess.
Yeah, bro.
At
It's
the
like,
end of the day, you know.
wait, why is it not popping up when I type your name?
What are you typing?
Okay, anyway. Uh, I'm just gonna post it here
Yeah, where are you?
on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're able to message me. I got your message.
Yeah, no, but when I was typing out your name, when I was sending you this post, I was trying to
Yeah.
type your name, but it was not showing up. So anyway, I posted here. So the guy messing around with is is this young kid. He's 24 years old. Uh, yeah, he's heading our FL studio department.
Yeah.
Young, sweet little kid, but he's a beast in the studio. Check him out.
Yeah, will do, man.
He's my partner's younger brother. Yeah, dope, no?
Shut.
So this is just what you see is just part of the studio, just one of the rooms in the studio.
Yeah.
Then there's one, two, three, four other rooms. No, yeah, five other rooms that have other stuff going on. For
Yeah.
One is for our master classes and DJing. One is for the production students for their workstations with
Uh-huh.
different setups. Then my office is downstairs with another studio down. So yeah, I'm the only one who's up away from everybody.
Far out.
Yeah,
So
my
you
office is
like to? Do you like to work on your own?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm the same. I like to work by myself.
yeah.
Don't know why, I
Like
just do.
yeah, I don't know why. I don't like it when someone my partner is like we just hired two interns.
Yeah.
So from 13 we've gone to a 15-member team. Uh,
Hmm.
so my partner was like, why don't you take this guy and teach him the ropes of artist management and learn to take calls? I'm like, are you kidding me? There's no flow chart of how to talk to a manager or talk to a promoter or talk to someone. It's all about cracking the deal. It's,
Mm.
it's, it's, it's deal cracking skills. And of course, etiquette is a big part of it.
Oh, you
But
got to be etiquette in business,
yeah,
Leo.
I can't
Oh shit, yeah.
teach you that phone call. This is not a call center where it's verbatim. I can tell you what are the points to follow on, but at the end of the day, you got to wait for that clue to see where you can make that money. And I
Mm.
can't sit in front of an intern and make him listen to my conversation because each conversation with each promoter is different.
Mm.
It's very personally. I cross boundaries. It's nothing by the book. It's very. I make them feel that they know me or they want to
Mm.
know me a little bit more. So I can't. This is something I can't. And do like, why do you record your phone calls and for quality purposes and make them listen to? I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing all that shit. I'm working. I work alone. I don't want anyone to be in front of me when I'm cracking my deals, making those deals. You know,
Mm.
I lose my sense of thought, my freedom when someone's around just trying to learn something from me. I'll teach you how at a later time, but when I'm working by myself. I'm
Yeah.
working for the company. I'm working for you guys, not just for myself. But when I'm doing it, I need to do it alone. It's as simple
Oh,
as
of
that. So
course.
everyone knows that. So my office is one floor down. There's a garden. You got to come out of the apartment and enter the back gate. you know. And there's another one bedroom with a kitchen and one we converted into a studio. So all the cooking goes down there. Our cook makes all our food down in the pantry. It was a pantry until I converted it to my office. And another
Mm.
colleague of mine converted another made the bottom portion of spare room into another fully fledged studio with the Moog and everything. So we literally have one, two, three, four, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 workstations, bro.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I had to count. I didn't realize that we had 10 workstations. So someone asked me, I just backtracked and said, okay, we have the turntable section, we have the turntables with the Zone 96. We're one of the only ones who have the Zone 96, by the way.
Mm.
No one's got the Hell and Heath yet.
Mm.
Um, and next, the 3000s are going to come in the Pioneer because we're endorsed by them. They want just waiting for the new gear to come in. So we
Mm.
have a Serato workstation, we have a Record Box workstation, we have an XDJ RX workstation. That's three. Then we have the 2000s and the 900s. Four. Then we have the tractor with we have the S8 with the RMX, and then
Mm.
we have the turntables with the Allen Heath. Oh my God, it's so much fun. It's just so much
Alright.
gear and knobs and wires and shit. It's like, I like
Yeah.
the studio smells amazing.
That's the thing when you have all this gear and that, you gotta carry it around as well.
Yeah, carrying around is a problem. So this is why we don't want to shift. This is we're staying put at its place. It's
Yeah.
lucky, It's we're really safe also, bro. We're 3 lanes away from the chief minister's house,
Wow. Shit.
and we're diagonally opposite one of the really cool institutes, Presidency College. I studied at
Yeah.
Presidency. It's just
Mm.
diagonally opposite my school, and there's one of the a really big temple,
Mm-hmm.
like one of the biggest in this area, and a lot of people go. So it's really safe. It's very, very safe. There's cops always around because the CM's house is there, right? So this is why we don't want to, even though we're running out of space, we're looking for a bigger space right now.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a bigger space. This was about, it was crazy, bro. It was 8,000 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
Huge place. Like it had everything sorted for us. It was a yoga and music school before, and they had everything was just made ready for us. It was amazing. But then again, the rent for that was very expensive. But it's not so much the rent right now. It's we were like, rather than going into a bigger space, let's just give the space that we have a facelift,
Mm-hmm.
and work with what we have right now till we find a better and bigger place because we're running out of space. And for the ideas that we have, because we want to have the gear store as well because we make a lot of money in gear store, in gear
Mm-hmm.
sales, almost a crore. I don't know how much is a
Mm-hmm.
crore in dollars.
Don't know.
Um, so let me check. Anyway, doesn't matter. So that's how much we do in gear sales. So we want to have like a gear store as well,
Mm-hmm.
and that and Um, a lots of stuff, bro. We do this. We have this thing called show and tell.
Hmm.
It's this workshop at Ableton, and it's a synthesizer workshop, and it's a packed house, bro. It's like sold out, like So
Ableton and
yeah,
synthesizers. I like synthesizers. They're
yeah.
pretty
So
cool.
there's a lot of workshops that we do in bigger spaces because we don't have the space. We do rent out
Yeah.
hotels, or the one we did at Meridian was packed. Like it was
Wow.
packed to the brim. So we need bigger spaces to run stuff like this, where we have like people coming on checking out gear, come on listening to records.
Hmm.
We don't have that one-stop solution, you know.
Hmm.
So okay, yeah. So a crore in dollars, that's $134,000, 186.20 US dollars.
Hmm.
That's how much we do in gear sales a year.
Wow. I'd love to sell merchandise. Actually, I've got my own merch, but I don't. I want to know. Do you have any tips on how I can sell it to customers?
Bro, we're just getting into the merchandising platform. In fact, what you see on the website is not going to be there in like another month or two. For the last 6 months, we've been working on rebranding, reimaging website. There's a lot of changes, a lot more exciting things are going to happen on the website. It's going to be so much better.
Mm-hmm.
New logo, everything. That means
Mm.
t-shirts, snapbacks, the whole nine yards in terms of merchandise. Now,
Are
merchandise,
you
yeah,
looking at trademarking in the future?
of course we have to look at trademark because we're a registered company, right?
Yeah, me too. I'd
If
love
you,
to do
yeah,
that.
yeah, if we get into merchandise, we have to trademark it.
Yeah.
It's
Cost.
going to be easy.
It's
Sorry?
fucking expensive to
Yeah,
trademark.
yeah,
You
but
need a lawyer to do that, don't you?
yeah, man. Thankfully, we have like really good friends. Indeed, there's a chick, really good friend of ours. We grew up together.
Yeah.
She's one among the group. Um, she's in the US. She's drafting music contracts for the music industry.
Yeah.
She was working with some Grammy artists. She told me.
Yeah.
So we have, bro. One of India's top criminal lawyers is our homeboy. Like he's our homie.
Mm.
We have a lot of friends you know in the business who will help us, who can help us, who can guide us. So the legalities of it are the first things we look at because we want to be 100% legit. Tomorrow, if we're looking for investors, if we're looking at see as of today, we're a $300,000 company.
Hmm.
So if we look at investors, you always double what your net worth is, right? So we're looking at probably $6,000 if someone wants to
Hmm.
invest in a business because we're already doing $3,000 turnover a year.
Hmm.
I mean I don't know how good or how bad that is in terms of your value, but in terms of us, in terms of our market, it's all right, right? So if looking for investor, looking someone who will invest in double on it. So
Hmm.
it's too much of a complication. So we like it rather we don't need investors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that I've got to look at in the future.
Man, the Indian side to us just taught us how to save,
Mm.
but then it didn't teach us business. So
Mm.
that's why we had that issue of working alternate jobs to keep what we started afloat. Because putting all eggs in one basket, we got to realize you have to have an egg or two somewhere else, for a rainy day. But
Hmm.
anyway, lesson learned came out of it. Yeah, bro.
Wow. That's we've hit 2 hours. I'm gonna end it.
Yeah, bro.
Anything you
Go
want to
for it. No,
before
man,
we
I'm
finish?
good. I think we spoke about everything.
Yeah, I wanted to have
I'm
more people join, but no, this was a great
bro,
episode with you.
bro, but I've tried. I've tried that every single day. I've put
Yeah.
fancy headliners. I put gem, vibe, connect, forward, and nothing's worked. I swear to God, I waited for I connected my TRS cable with a splitter, lightning bolt, ready to play music, and have a
Mm,
have conversation going. No, nothing. Not one person in my room this entire time.
mm,
Clubhouse, yes, but I don't like Clubhouse. I want to connect people over here. I find this nicer.
mm,
It's a little niche at the moment. It's a little filtered, and that's what I like. So
mm.
yeah. So I don't know.
Check this out. I'm looking up the fees for lawyers in Australia. You
Hmm.
know, a junior lawyer can charge you $330 an hour.
Yeah, possible.
Yeah, fuck, that's expensive.
Well, 300 an hour?
Yeah, that's a junior lawyer.
Damn, that is expensive.
You know, a barrister can
That's
charge.
that's around 20,000 Indian rupee.
Yeah, you know,
22,000 actually.
a barrister can charge about $11,000 a day in court just for representing you. I'm talking the top ones.
Bro, we fought a case with there was a case with a family which took up 11 years of our life. I've seen it
Yeah.
all in the courtroom.
Uh,
We won, dude. It was a case against the government. We were fighting
yeah.
the freaking government, bro. So it really went on and on and on and on and on. But we won at the end. We finally won. My mom won the case. But still, it was 11 years of our life, dude. Damn. You know
Mm,
how much goes in courtrooms?
yeah.
Shit. I don't want to deal with that shit again. But yeah, it's expensive, man. And to win is really expensive.
Is it? I thought if you win, you get profit.
How? Oh, maybe the lawyers will win. I'm talking the ones winning the case are sharing out a lot of money. Like for us to win the case, we have to go down to handwriting experts. You know.
Yeah.
So because I'm gonna make it short. Um, Someone cheated my mom
Yeah.
of a passport, and
Fuck.
yeah, and when my mom when we were in the office for verification, um, we were like I was in class 6 back then. My brother was really small, and all we remember was my mom and me going. They called us to another room, and they just kept us waiting over there, and they're saying. We're going to arrest you for a case of forgery. You guys already have a passport in another name, and we're like, what? How is that even possible? You know.
Yeah.
So now now even the passport officer knew that it was a case of forgery, but it
Yeah.
just so happened that it was under my mom's name.
Shit.
You know.
That's fucked.
Exactly, bro. So, but there's nothing no one can do about shit because, and anyway, so yeah, we went down to fight tooth and nail to get these guys, you know,
Oh my god.
screw yeah, right, and we won. So, but man, that doesn't mean 11 years, bro. You can't. There's so much you can't do. Excuse me.
Mm,
You know, it kind of
hmm
breaks your spirit to live life.
That's a long time for a court case, man. 11 years.
Bro, it's a
Shit.
government. It's a case. Yeah, obviously, bro, it's a case with the government. It could be if we lost, it'd be imprisonment because
Oh my god.
it's a forgery with your passport. It's a legal document. It's not some shit license where you can just get away with it. No.
Yeah.
And my mom was ignorant. All my mom did was pay an agency extra money to get it done. Now they did the con.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. That's dodgy.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
dodgy.
But you know what? Uh, my mom's friend used to work in this company. It's
Mm.
really reputed company in India called Sita World Travels. Um, but there was one guy in the company who took all the money and made it seem like, yeah, all this shit happened. So, remember a couple of years ago, not years ago, a long time ago, children could be on their parents' passport. Remember that time?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so this was that time. So when we were on my parents' passport, Now when the time came, so my my mom came to India because we were in a boarding school from Dubai to make our individual passports because it was about time we got our own passports on our own. So she had to surrender on the whole passport and get new passports, right? Now this dickhead didn't surrender her passport.
Yeah.
So when we went for verification, when the new passport came up, it showed multiple copies of it. And when the time came time to when came down to question, he made it seem like he didn't know anything, you know, and but it was very evident. My mom was stupid. Okay, everyone knew that, you know. Even the police knew that it's not
Yeah.
possible. So yeah, we had to. But yeah, man. But they're fighting. We're fighting.
Fuck.
You know,
Shit.
it's going on and on and on and on. So like I said, right till forensics to handwriting experts, we went down to get this right. We're not getting
Mm.
this go. I'm not leaving the country till then.
Mm.
So you see, my spirit, my hope, everything, lot of things, lot of dreams then didn't get fulfilled because my overseas dreams, you know,
Mm.
even though family's there, everyone's there. Like I said, I have family in Australia right now, everywhere, London, Brighton, Bahrain, Dubai, Sri Lanka. Uh, why we couldn't travel? We couldn't. My mom could have. We could have landed up in jail. We were in jail for a week,
Oh my god.
you know. But everyone in jail knew that my mom was an outsider. She's come from Dubai. She doesn't know Jack. She can't speak the language. She doesn't know what's going on. We're with her. We're in a special room with some Filipinos and shit, you know. We're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on, dude?
Shit.
This is what fucking jails look like. Damn. So we were there for a week. So you see, my dad had to come down from Bahrain. Oh shit, it was just a mess. Anyway, so
Mm.
uh, we were out like in 2 days. Mom came out like in like 2 weeks. But then we were like, fuck this shit, dude. We're not going down for someone being an
Mm.
asshole. And that's when we fought back, and that's why we couldn't leave the country. I mean, we had to like make sure we won.
Well,
And
good on you for standing up for your rights and winning the case.
yeah, we lost a lot of money though. You see what I'm saying?
You serious? You lose money when you win a case in court. That's weird.
No, I mean, you got to understand. My mom's pregnant. Mom was pregnant with my sister as well. You know.
Yeah.
So you see, a lot of money goes into adjourning dates, not showing up because of maternity and all that. Everything costs money, you know.
Oh god, even in Australia, everything's expensive
Yeah,
in Australia.
yeah, and then to get the lawyer to get we we went to three different lawyers.
Yeah, not every
Finally,
lawyer wants to. A
no,
lawyer,
no, no.
not
I mean,
every lawyer wants to represent you as well if they
no, no,
think
no,
it's going to
no,
damage
no,
their
no. The
reputation.
no. The ones who represented us put us in touch with better lawyers. Finally, we went to
Uh,
like the top of the top criminal lawyers. We're like, screw this shit, you know.
yeah,
We're gonna get this done, and we are
yeah.
fine. You know, that's why it's weird now when we have to reissue our passports and everything, right?
Mm,
Now in the section there, has there ever been a case ever been filed on you? Now for the rest of my life for something that I have not done,
mm,
something that I was too young to even know, which involves my mom and agencies. For
mm,
that forever I need to freaking tick that
mm.
on a case against. So you see, damn.
Well, that's the thing, you know. You know, when you get a passport, they know all your background history. They know who you are, where you
Exactly.
live. The government knows if you've had a criminal record or not. Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't tie anything to us because
yeah,
number one, uh, of course, we were minors, right?
yeah.
We had no clue what's going on. So like it. I mean, there was no problem for us to leave the country at the time, or to even go, or to my sister traveled.
Yeah.
She traveled, but I don't know, man. We just had to be there, 24/7 because I didn't know what was going to go on because these guys were fighting back. You know that shit's getting bad. But he has a family, kids as well. They're doing. everything they can to prove him right. We're doing everything to prove us right. You
Hmm.
know, anything can go wrong in the middle. So my brother and I were just like, fuck it, we're just gonna be here till everything eases down. Let's put everything on the back end. I only traveled when things were over.
Fuck.
That's when I was out. That's why I traveled for 7 years, and I came back. And I need a freaking break from everything,
so,
everyone. From
so you get fed up with traveling.
I got fed up with staying in one place because of this
Mm.
case.
Yeah.
And that's when I traveled. Decided to like travel, stress-free travel. I didn't have to come back. Because there were so many times my mom couldn't go to the court, right?
Mm.
I was in class 7 by then, class 8,
Wow.
class 9. I'm freaking going to the fucking court. By then, I've known everybody. They know the peons know me. The tea guys sell tea outside know me. They know when my birthday is because it's been so many fucking years. They see me over and over again. Family code, here, this code, that code, getting documents, traveling to other states to get documents, going to getting in touch with other countries to get documents. Crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of paperwork. Like we drowned ourselves in paperwork. So
I
anyway,
know.
it's all done.
Well, that's the
happy end.
thing. If
Happy
you,
happy
you
ending.
know,
Hi
Sheik, how are
Stephen.
you?
Hi Leon. How are you
How are
guys?
you?
I
Yeah,
was
good.
Cool.
Yeah.
listening to you guys. You were
Who's
discussing about some, I was listening to you both regarding some lawyers and these
wait? Who's
things
speaking? I
and
don't. I
such.
don't. I don't see anyone in the room. I only see Stephen. Who's?
So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, all right. Um, we were talked last time. I think you remember me when we had
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Stephen.
Oh yeah, now I
It's
see you,
my
Ashik.
pleasure.
Okay, I had to reset the go off.
There is some like sometime we have issues in bugs like in Clubhouse the same way it's happening in Greenroom also. Sometime we can't visibility is not there. Sometime in the platform there will be one person but his picture showing 3 times. Something is happening sometime.
Yeah, I've seen that on this app as well.
Yeah, there is a bugs issue, so they have to address that.
Yeah,
So the technical that should be have to taken addressed by the technical team of Clubhouse and Green Room.
exactly.
And Stephen, I started following in Clubhouse, okay, because in our community we have a you know Stephen, sorry, not Stephen. Stephen, can you just do you have account in Clubhouse, Mr. Stephen?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, just so okay. If you put it in your bio as a link, then we can access easily.
In link in Greenroom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, Stephen, why don't you put your paste your why don't you just paste your link tree link onto
yeah. Leon, I already followed you on Clubhouse because we have a community, World Malayali Circle. It's in our community. So those who it's a energy we created across our community. So Leon, whenever we have a grand events, of course I'll try to invite you guys so that you can perform your what kind of music or something. So
Yeah. I'll put my clubhouse in the discussion as
yeah,
the link, so you can
yeah,
check
yeah.
it out.
So Leon already kept in bio. So I just able to follow in Clubhouse. I already done it. Leo, can you just follow me back so that we'll be in touch in Clubhouse?
done. But yeah, for sure, 100%.
Okay. I'll the link I already put it in the bio. You can see my bio.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
You have a
Okay.
lot of followers on.
Yeah. Right.
I just followed
Because
you now.
yeah. Because we have one community club that is the Malayalis. It's a small state in India, where Kerala is a small state in India, and we have a community club. We want to explore the possibilities what is in Clubhouse, like connecting people, sharing different ideas and thoughts.
Ashik,
About
can I
yeah,
stop you for a second,
yeah,
bro?
of course, of course.
Since you have about 3,200 followers on Clubhouse, I have about close to about 500. Why don't we redirect them from there to here? Like, see, for example, Stephen and me were been like desperately trying to create rooms, and to be honest, we're like sitting like beggars outside a church, waiting for people to come in,
For
Yeah,
So
of
two
course, of
hours.
course.
yeah, for 2 hours,
Right,
two
right,
hours, 2.5 hours, and no one's coming into the room. And but there are other
right,
rooms that are
right, right.
full, bro. I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
tried.
So
I tried. I tried fancy, rooms, put emoticons, emojis, nothing happened. But on
mhm.
Clubhouse, if I just start a room, I know I have people coming in. But I somehow like it better over here. So if
so
there's any way you can get, like, see, Steven was going to end the room right now because it was just 2.5 hours, just both of us talking. There was no one else. No one came in. You know.
all right, all right.
So so
Leon,
so now you no. So now you came
yeah,
in.
I understood. I understood your concern. So I have a lot of followers, and we have a good community in the Clubhouse, and especially in our community, more people are joining with the Clubhouse. That's different context. Anyway, Green Room, we are. I think Leon is more concentrating, or Stephen is more concentrating on this platform, Green Room. Obviously,
Yeah.
because the musicians or professional business people, they have more potential this platform. So obviously, I have a plan to bring our community people, bring Indian gathering and the music. In that, I am trying. I should be. It's an organized way. So I am just working out my plan. Once it is, done, we could have made some groups, and I'll bring all guys to this
Okay.
platform.
What about an idea?
Stephen,
How
Yeah.
about now? See, you said you have a community, with that many followers. I saw that on Clubhouse right now. Now
yeah.
Stephen hosts his radio show very often. This is the second one. Why don't you
Yeah.
feature him on your Clubhouse platform? How about that?
Of course, of course. Last time I give Andreas, I bring world renowned one of the singer. He is in green room as well. Andreas. I just given an opportunity to sing songs in our
Oh,
community.
crazy!
It
And
was
how
so
and
he
how
sung.
many people were engaging, if you don't mind me asking?
It was last event around 500 to 600 people have attended. Earlier, we had scheduled last time was Friday. So that day around 600 people have joined with us, and before that there is around near 1000 people have joined in that event. So what was how the monetization, how to make revenue through Clubhouse? That was the topic what we discussed
Okay, no, I'm
earlier.
not. I'm not talking about
Yeah,
revenue can come secondly, but I'm just talking about platforms like, see, like Stephen that's putting in that effort, you know,
yeah,
taking the time to record his podcast, and have no audience. How about
right.
if we kind of connect,
Oh,
collab, maybe we can have
yeah,
like Stephen talking about
all right,
his
of
music
course,
about
of
an
course, of
hour,
course.
like how you feature
So
Andreas or whoever. That's what I was talking about.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
of
So
monitoring it.
Leon, what we can do is, first of all, if Stephen, I have my Instagram ID also. I'll put that link as well. We will be in touch, WhatsApp, and there is a strategy we have to work out. So like I will make visibility in Clubhouse first. Stephen, if you have time, one day I will take you to our community and make you in a Clubhouse some more visibility, so that you will get more followers, and as well as people will recognize you. So that is one strategy. Leon, also you can join for those kinds of collaboration. And Green Room, we are bringing people because it's a slow and win the race. It's not easy, lad. Green Room people are joining very slowly. So once they know the potential of this platform, obviously they will also will enjoy using it. So Leon, keep in touch. We will have a strategy. We have to formulate the framework. How should it be worked out?
Yeah, because I like Green Room better. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
better.
Yeah, yeah. So what we will do, we have to bring some people. So we will create a platform first. After that, what you have to do, you have to bring that people to your platform as well. We have to general platform. wherein we all together, then we have to, that traffic we have to shift it to your platform, like your today's the Stephen Shield radio show. So that way it will be benefited for all of us, right, Leon?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
completely
So
agree. Bro, sorry, I lost you for a second. Yeah, man, I completely agree with you. So this is, yeah, I'm down for it whenever you
Leon,
when you.
I'll follow you in Instagram. I'll send a message on Instagram as well.
Yeah, you can just follow me and drop a text and I'll follow back.
Yeah, I'll just text a message so that we will be share, so that we can have communication. That would be, we can make sure this potential of this platform. I send in a hi. Club boss also, you can follow me back, because if I want to schedule any program, you should be follow me back. So that way only I can work out.
Yeah, I followed you back. I've already done that.
Okay. So Stephen, please look into my Clubhouse bio, so
Yep.
that you
Yeah.
can, yeah. So we can work out. And Mr. Eric is there in the platform. Can you bring
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. I'm trying to bring Eric on stage. Eric, you wanna come on stage? How are you, Eric? Eric, you there?
Great.
Good morning. Good morning,
Yeah.
Stephen. Thanks for inviting me up. I saw you there and I said, let me pop in while I'm getting going and get some coffee and see what you're up to.
Good morning to you. Good evening. It's for me. We're just recording a podcast with Leon for 2 hours, just talking and just waiting for people.
Excellent, excellent.
And
Glad to be
how are
here.
you? How are you? What's on your schedule for today?
Well, coming to you live from New York City. On the schedule is nothing that's in stone. We are still in a little bit of community building stage, finding some consistency and seeking time slots, and trying to make the audio live channel over there something that we're going to find some contribution to and try to put audience behind. We're going to be sharing audiences. And those that are collaborating with us in Purposefully, we've jumped into a Discord so that we have a home base. And so we'll certainly invite anybody that wants to come over and jump in the Discord with us and see what we're doing and jump in the show during the day. We'd be happy to have you. But scheduling's working itself out this week. I think we're going to have a little bit more consistency, and we'll be able to come back and share that as soon as we start to nail down some.
No, that sounds good. Thanks for inviting me to your room as well when you're going live. It's been
Damn,
amazing.
Eric, what is that?
What's that? What'd you say?
I said, damn, that voice. The
I
compliment.
just, it's early. It stays in the lower register when I first wake up, and then it'll loosen up a little bit as we go. But it starts low. Yeah, I try not to be too like this is a radio voice, but sometimes it just
That's
sits
awesome.
there, and I can't help it. So I don't want to be too
what
nasally.
what time is it, Eric, where you are in New York?
New York City, capital of the world, 6:49 a.m.
You're up early.
I'm late. I'm using it
Good
before with
morning,
the
Eric.
Brits.
Good morning. Good
Good,
morning.
good morning. What's so
uh,
funny, Steph? What's the? I like to give up.
it's amazing. No, it's amazing. This app could talk to you literally from New York, and I'm in Australia. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's insane, right? We can connect with each other, and that's the phenom here. That's why you got to be aware of what's going on around you.
Eric, I am Ashik. I am joining from Doha, Qatar.
Wow.
Qatar, we got Australia, we got New York City. Where's Leon at?
Bro, I'm in India.
India. All right, so we're
It's
global.
for,
This is a
Yeah.
global channel right here.
it's exactly
Baby.
4:20 p.m.
Wow.
It's
Well,
about ten
Stephen,
to
you've done it again.
nine p.m. for me in Australia. That's awesome.
Eric, you are in Clubhouse as well, right? I just followed you. So Clubhouse, I think you are in active in that platform as well, right, Mr. Eric?
Eric, you there?
Sorry, guys, I missed the question. I'm over here grinding coffee. What'd you say?
Eric, I just followed you in Clubhouse, so I think you have more participation in Clubhouse as well. I have noticed you.
I appreciate that. We're going to be actually doing some things in Clubhouse, so it's going to be important. I'm going to be inviting everybody to follow me, Clubhouse and over here, because we're going to do some things over there, and I'll be looking
I
for some good
appreciate you
moderators.
can follow me back if.
Absolutely, I will. So as soon as I don't have it, my eyeballs are not on yet. That's why part of my problem here. I can't see straight yet. I'm making my coffee, and I will be starting our room, and I will always go back through whoever's followed me. I look at profiles and follow back. So you will see that here this morning for sure.
And I thought I'll end the room now, but Sheik, Eric, Leon, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
On the podcast as well.
Nice meeting you
Thank you, man.
guys. We'll see you on the other side.
Nice
I'll
meeting
be starting up here in just about 7:30. So we'll see you then.
Yeah, me and Leon will just podcasted for 2 hours. Just us two.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was
Waiting for
awesome,
people.
though. I mean, yeah,
Oh yeah.
Stephen, I really appreciate it. It's really awesome.
Yeah. And
Fin-
Sheik, thanks for coming on too.
Yeah, I'll be in touch with you. I will send you a message, text message, so that we'll keep in touch.
Yeah. Alright. I'm off now. Stay safe, guys.
All right, bro. Peace out.
All right, you guys
Okay,
be
Eric.
safe out there. We'll see you on the rebound.
Thank you, Eric and Leon as well.
We'll see you on
Yeah,
the
I'll
rebound,
do
guys. Be well.
this. See us. Bye.
Bye bye. Have a